And we're back, I think. Yes, we are. Maybe?
Yep, there it goes.
Gotta pause my preview window as per usual. There we go. Right. When last we left off, I think you collected some smoked shark.
Shark!
The most important thing we were there for.
Indeed. Now, the question is, where are you heading next? Or do you want to have a nap or anything?
We have target practice.
We do need to blow up the tower.
This is a perfect opportunity to test the crew's ability to fire in motion in the air.
Okay, fair enough. Who's taking the helm for this maneuver?
Oh, it's probably going to be either me or the captain, alright?
Yep. What's your... What did I use? I think I used survival. What's your survival like, Merlin?
Us two.
Check
Why
here.
is mine better?
Well, can you beat a +5?
Because you're probably proficient in it.
No, I'm a +4.
Okay, I guess the captain it is. Right, who's on the cannons?
Alright, let's see. Where's my crew list?
Maybe Yarrr should be in the cannons.
Alright, well, who wants to join me for target practice? Aldous?
Yes, boss?
I'd like to test the cannons on a less than aquatic target.
Alright, boss. He's always
Now,
up
where's
for
my
some
other
cannon
gun?
shots.
Hmm.
Well, it doesn't take you long to rustle up some of the crow to man the cannons.
Simple gunning drill, folks. That tower. We're going to do a few passes at close range, a few at long. We're going to test our ability to hit a target on the move with a new airborne form of transport. I wasn't particularly happy with our results when the turtle showed up, so it caused me a little cause for concern that I haven't been drilling you folks hard enough. So this would be a great opportunity when we're about to dive into hell itself. In a way. So, Captain, let's
Already
say,
here.
yeah, give us 100 feet for 3 passes, and then let's say, what's the range of these? Oh, fuck. Let's do 2,000 feet on the second set of 3 passes. Just to get the boys on in.
Okay, she'll do just that. First at low speeds for the close pass. Let's see here. I need to find her sheet again. There she is. Okay, that's pretty good.
By low speed, you mean still ridiculously fast, right?
Low speed would be about the normal, like, full traveling speed of a normal boat. That's low speed.
Yeah.
Okay, do me 2 cannon rolls. We've got 2.
And on is 2 cannon rolls. Let's see. Fire. Fire.
Okay. We'll roll up some damage. Let's see here. Good lord. Yeah, you pummel
Jesus,
him pretty
exact-
good. Okay. Second pass at I keep opening the wrong sheet. Second pass at medium speed. Okay, still pretty good. Do me 2 more cannon shots.
Okay. 1, 2.
Okay, those go wide. Third pass. And high speeds, oh boy. Okay, do me
Oh.
a 2 more cannon shots with disadvantage, if that sheet allows
Oh.
it. It should. Okay.
Of course they can. Of course they can aim a ship that's going fucking outrageously fast.
Well, that's the close passes. You're pretty much taking the top off the damn tower.
Oh,
Okay, now for the further passes, so that's all the shots are with disadvantage now because you're at max range, right?
2,000 feet. Yep.
Jesus. It's pretty far. Right,
Yeah.
just, let's see. Slow speed. Yep. Do me 2 shots. Always go wide. Medium speed. Okay. Do me 2 shots.
1, 2.
Yeah, that should only be 35. It takes the first one as a crit.
Right.
Roll 20 be like that. Okay, and then... Ooh boy.
Oh.
Do me 2 shots. Yeah, both of those also go wide. But that's basically to be expected.
Yeah.
After the first few cannon hits, the tower was already way gone. So yes, you do manage to take down the tower.
Alright. We're gonna need to work on our long range, but short range, not bad. Not bad. Fuck that tower.
Right, I'll get 2 scrubbing the cannons, boss.
Ed, you do that, Powders, you do that. That's... Alright. Well,
Well,
I think we're gonna need a cooler ground meeting on this one, because we gotta do some planning.
alright, do we want the entire crew, or are we just, talking to the
We
away
might need the
team?
entire crew, I reckon, because they're gonna have to make the decision about whether or not they want to join for this last throng.
Should we
It's-
go collect potion, drop off the rescuers, and then have that discussion there?
Crew. Not a bad idea, I suppose.
It might be better to have this discussion in the port where the crew is free to leave if they wish.
Yeah.
Also true. Alright.
Alright, I'll set
So,
course for, Plumstead then, right?
I suppose that's the best place to start, yeah. So do we want to bring our hostages to Flamstead? Is that...
I mean, you don't plan on staying there very long, are you? So we might just stop there and then...
Yeah, it's just nip
Head
down,
north.
pick a
It's
potion,
just a
leave.
it's just a routine. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, we're in the thick of it now. Arr.
How are you all looking, by the way, HP-wise? How beat up are you?
I'm fine.
Probably beat up, but not as bad as I was.
Oh fuck! I'm on 11 HP. Ah!
Yeah. Yeah.
Right, well, some of you look like you need a nap. We'll be there in about an hour, so, go ahead. And she goes back to the
Okay.
helm.
Napping.
Napping as well.
Imagine napping. And yeah, so let's see.
Prepper is gonna give you some snacks. You get 1 extra D8.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This one. And now the rest are big boy healies. Okay. Okay.
Jesus Christ!
Okay.
Where were those rolls yesterday, JD? Where were they?
I would like to know. I would like to know.
There's a lot of consistent numbers here.
Don't worry about it.
These rogue hit dice are shit.
you're rolling my numbers, Zeppo. You need to stop.
Okay, I'm basically back up to full.
Anyways, meanwhile, the captain pilots the ship, passing fairly close by to Skaug. She's just showing off her ship to her old haunt, basically.
Hmm.
I mean, after what you just pulled off.
Yeah.
It will not have gone unnoticed what you did there. Especially after the display of firepower with the bombardment of the tower.
We have to send a message. That fucking tower had it coming.
Anyways, you arrive in the waters above Flamsturt's tower. So who's going down to collect?
Soul's gonna drop one of these on everybody.
Thank you.
Yay! Alright, let's go get the juju powder.
Alright, I guess everyone is going. So you dive back down to the tower, making sure to avoid the drop. You find a Flamsturt working on what looks like some sort of crossbow at a table. Good, you're here. I've completely lost his voice once again. He'll be vaguely German. I have prepared the concoction and a delivery device for you. Okay, he's very, very German currently. Anyways. Mervin! And, oh yeah, Crackjaw too now. You see, this is some sort of tube in a T shape with a handle at the long end that can be pushed inwards. You see, you put the powder, and he holds up like 4 sacks of stuff, into the side here, and you clamp it down like so, and then you push in the handle, and out comes a big cloud. That should catch whatever you're aiming at.
Well, it's a crop duster.
And what now?
Crop duster.
He looks at you a bit quizzically.
You use it. Similar design. Use it to dust crops. With, like, bug repellent and shit. Right? Same gist?
Why would you dust crops? What?
You-
Did they get
you-
dusty?
Well, technically, yes, they
The
can.
rabbit
but
raises
it's
a
more,
good point.
It's more a terminology. No one help me out here. How do you explain crop dusting to civilian? Would crop
And you're
dusting be
asking the
around?
fish?
Good point. Yeah, I'm asking the fish.
He does stuff with crops, aren't they all civilians?
Yeah, you know, fair point. Why does nobody know what crop dusting is?
Who the are you? Are you okay? Do you smell burnt toast? Are you having a
Always.
stroke?
No,
Oh.
no, I hope not. Not again. Oh, but
Well,
the burnt
anyways,
smells
I
kind of
managed to make 4 doses, but hopefully you won't find any more than those.
Hopefully not. 4 is probably 4 too many, but thank you.
So if you think you've encountered it, just dust it with this, and hopefully you'll be able to excise it from the plane. Hopefully. Best of luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Who's taking the device and the bags of mysterious powder.
Well, somebody seems to know what he's doing.
Alright, fine, give me the bags.
Oh boy. All on crack dry. Okay.
The other option's the hat. And that might be a worse choice.
Hmm.
Well, if we have 4 of them, we put one in the hat.
I'm sure it's fine.
Fair, we could let's put it in the hat so it doesn't get, completely soaked in water on the way up.
Also, fair point. Yeah.
Yep.
Right. So, thanks for the help.
You're most welcome. You
Hey.
did participate in my experiment after all.
Yeah.
So how are you holding up? Still no alcohol?
Still no alcohol.
He's tried.
He reaches out, grabs your tongue, looks at it with like a magnifying glass. Certainly
Yeah.
interesting. Let's go write some notes down.
I'll hope you know the charring happened before your experiment. Anyone, any questions? Anything they need to know?
Nope. We
Ah.
fought what we were here for.
I got
No,
what we came for.
If you're getting close to your quarry, look out for melted surroundings, perhaps, unsettling whispers, the smell of metal, the taste of blood. Yes.
Looks over himself for a second. Yeah, about that. That's apart from well, I mean, to a degree, the melting as well, but that's kind of every day for us.
It's your ticking.
Fair. The air might also taste sweet.
That'll be different, unless it's in Graffin's kitchen.
So I shouldn't carry around pastries with me.
That's so good.
But they smell sweet as well.
Yeah.
I think we'll know the difference.
I hope we know the difference. If this thing we're after smells like cupcakes, we're already fucked.
I'm sure we'll know when we encounter it. Maybe.
There will be some signs, yes.
You can figure it out. Hopefully.
We'll have to keep an eye out for the context clues.
There
We'll do
will
our
be
best.
signs.
Visitors from
suppose-
the outsides do make themselves known now and again.
That does seem to be the case, yeah. Really. Yeah, just getting right into the hell of it, aren't we?
Well, we should let you get back to your research.
Thank you.
Thank you. This was interesting.
And he's back to his
All right.
work.
Mm.
The
Alright.
Gnostic in the corner still oogling you.
Yeah, buddy. Up to the ship.
Alright. I guess you make your way back to, Alhambra. Maybe. Is that where you're going? I think it is.
If we're
Think so.
dropping off the hostages, yeah.
Well, you swim back up. Reboard the ship. How long would that take from here to Ulaanbaatar?
Mm-hmm.
3 to 4 hours or so? How do you want to
That's still pretty
approach
good progress.
Ulaanbaatar, by the way? You would just want to land in the harbor?
Probably. Do we want to arrive by air and just announce our capabilities to everyone within? You know, at this point, it doesn't even matter, does it?
Not really, we just need to get shit.
Alright. So you fly over the south of the Moonshine Isles, passing by Kithun or whatever, past Mintarn to Ulaanbaatar. Landing in the harbor, you dock. It's nice that you can just land in the harbor like that. You don't have to avoid the tricky, rocky approach. It's very nice. Well, after you dock, however, the world-renowned shipwrights of the city seem to swarm you a little bit.
Hey! Hands off!
Mervin, roll me to the 8, please.
Oh, God.
It begins.
Nine! The
Well-
complexity of man!
Mervin, you spent the next 9 hours answering questions and discussing the intricacies of ship making. Enjoy.
A long rest.
Well, you have fun with these people. Don't let them on the boat. Fellas, no one on the boat without the captain's express permission, alright?
Yes, boss.
That includes Crackjaw.
You can ignore that. And, where the hell
Yeah,
are Flotsam and
ranks
Jetsam? I haven't
yourself.
seen them in a while. Are they still okay?
Flotsam and Jetsam? Yeah,
Huh?
they're still on the ship.
I'm just double checking that the kids are fine. Because we've been through some shit.
They've mostly been staying on the ship and causing mischief, but yes.
Oh, good. Alright. So, ready to go see your boss?
Yeah, it's about time I reported back in.
Alright, well, it'll be a lot easier to get attention of either way. We'll follow. Answer any
just-
questions you might
Just
have.
head to the main offices of the Scaly Eye Merchant Company. If you'll come with me.
Alright. Anyone else want to come for this?
Comment.
Okay. Let's get this shit show on the road.
Well, you make your way through the city to the surprisingly large head offices of the Scaly Eye Merchant Company. You're led through like busy offices and warehouse halls to a fairly big room with a large curtain covering one side of it, Ma'am? The captain of the Bobbing Barrel reports, loss of most hands and all cargo. The voice comes from behind the curtain. Well, at least you found them. Brushes aside the curtain and there's Mother Claus. The bronze dragon. She looks down, counts the captain and 2 of the hostages. Alright, can you tell me what happened? Looks at who's there, who's currently there. I guess Crackjaw and Saul?
I don't know if anyone else followed us.
I don't know if anybody else came with.
Perhaps we would have went to the market instead.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, she'll look at Saul.
We found them deep in the. Well, where? She looks at Crackjaw. Do we start with the finding bits of the ship inside the?
Yeah, we probably
Zombie
should.
dragon turtle.
It's been resolved. We told her about that.
Oh, right.
Already?
We did. Yeah. Okay. I couldn't remember what message we'd passed on already.
If
Um,
the Sultan got his message of us, he would have got all the details leading up to their infiltration of the pirate hub.
Okay.
I'm unsure
So
how
you
much
don't-
of that actually got sent to you, though.
Right.
You
So
can decide that now how much of that got sent to her, because if you told her everything, she'll be somewhat pissed at certain red wizards.
yes.
Yeah,
Um,
That's fine. I have no
fine.
qualms with her being pissed at wizards.
Fair
Well,
enough.
specifically red wizards.
yeah.
Okay, in that case, she has all that information from you.
Okay.
Mm.
So we managed to secure passage through the fog cloud to get us into the pirate fortress. We did our little terrible assault on one side to knock out the reinforcements before finding our way to the center, and managed to get downstairs to the where these folks were being held without incident. And we'll just say we managed to get them their stuff back before we started anything, and the pirate fortress is nullified, shall we say. They don't exist.
That's good to hear, at least.
We killed everyone except for the actual captain of the facility, but he was essentially a neutral. So,
I mean, we did also. Oh yeah, no, hang on, yeah, the hired hand. I guess he was the ship captain
yeah,
of sorts.
yeah.
Weird fellow, skeletal, had a weird oar. They had a bunch of really smart orcs working for him. Didn't really give two tits. I think he was just mercenary. Judging by the fact that we paid him
I
off
don't
and he was
think they
fine.
were. I don't think they were smart, but that's a whole other conversation for later.
I mean, they were
basically-
smarter than the average orc.
The only thing he cared about was his boat, and as long as we didn't damage the boat, he didn't care if we destroyed everybody inside. So that's what we
Yeah.
did.
I
We
see.
didn't break his stuff, and we broke everybody inside.
Alright.
Well, that's good to hear. That'll cause a downturn in piracy. That's good. That's good.
I should hope so.
Yeah, that was, what was it? 4 or 5
we-
captains in the end.
Yeah, we've had enough dealings with the pirates ourselves that we were more than happy to remove the thorns from many people's sides. at least for a time being.
I guess technically that means the Black Armada is disbanded across the ocean floor.
I guess we'll see.
Either way, that's a pretty impressive result, and you did manage to rescue some of my crew here.
I'm only sorry we couldn't rescue more, but the Red Wizard in the tower had done his research, I guess.
Yes. Well, I did promise you 500 gold pieces for information, plus an additional 50 for each crew member. So that's 650. Just pushes a little, like, back towards you.
Takes it. Thank you.
It seems a bit measly. Let's see here. Ah. She also hands you a blue pennant. It's that's one of them flags you can fly from the
Yeah.
mast.
Ooh.
With this, you could pass as a merchant vessel under my protection. That could come in handy. Let's see. That still seems a bit measly. Ah, how about a ship's hold full of trade goods? That should satisfy your captain at least.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you.
Any specific preference in trade goods? I can have things arranged.
We want just material wealth or stuff that we can.
I defer to you in this one.
I
So-
am not a merchant. I would not know what the hell to do with that. I operate in coin and gemstone. I don't know about trade goods. Like, are we talking
Well,
silk or
I could have
Fine.
anything arranged. Anything from let's say anything from a pound of rice to barrels of ale. Maybe
ale?
what else?
I think we've got enough booze at the moment.
You do have like 100 barrels of ale already.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I think perhaps material goods.
I mean, they're trade goods more than.
Yeah.
So I guess anything that's
Could have some cotton,
lightweight.
linen, maybe wood. Let's see here.
I mean, woods and metals wouldn't go awry.
Togo,
Especially
bad.
if-
No, bad.
Well, if it's
mean-
hard to pick, I can have a usual merchant's inventory arranged. It'll be a good
Probably
mix
be
of
best.
everything.
Yeah.
That's probably wiser than letting
Let-
us bumble around in the dark with this sort of thing.
Less
You
profit
could always-
margins in that, but easier to sell stuff if you've got a lot of different stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Should we should probably ask the captain directly, since she may know more about this sort of thing than we would.
It's. I mean,
The
Probably.
captain's not a merchant captain.
but,
Oh, she's not, but she might know
Yeah.
more about the value of trade goods than we would, considering.
well, we could just take the
Previous
usual,
histories.
merchant order and not
exactly,
worry about
Togo.
too- That's a type of merchant.
Technically, it's a type of merchant. Yeah, she knows what to look for.
Let's see here. Do I remember how much room there is on the Yeah, you have 100 tons. How much is already taken up? Let's see here.
Oh, we
kegs
have
of ale,
Ale, a shit ton of
800
supplies.
rations, and 100 flasks of oil. Let's find out how much that weighs. That's important information.
Ah,
Okay, I
We
need
can-
an item reference.
Oh, we can cause an oil incident into the ocean with 100 flasks of oil.
And I now need to make conversions to pounds into tons. Okay, we can disregard the flask of oil because they have basically nothing in weight in comparison to what it can carry. Okay, now I need to How much is a keg of ale? How big is a keg?
It depends.
It depends.
on-
It depends on the. It depends on the keg.
Yeah, because there's like the big boy kegs, there's cask kegs, and then there's little itty bitty
These
kegs.
little baby kegs.
Yeah. It's just a matter of
It didn't
what kind of kegs they have.
specify.
It would
Hmm.
depend. I guess for this, it would probably depend on what was in the keg. If it was ale or some sort of liquor, it would be the larger kegs. Wine or mead would be the smaller kegs. Would be my guess.
Fair, fair. Let's see here. Let's just abstract it and go for 50 tons of various merchant inventories. It's like, it's spices, it's metals, it's wood, it's cloths, it's food. It's a good mix of stuff. Let's make it easy.
Okay.
Stuff.
50 tons of stuff.
Right.
I think it does need to be said if there's any retribution on your part towards specifically the Red Wizard involved in this, we in no way, shape, or form take liability for the actions you may or may not cause to induce harm or
Be fair, for at least now, he is fucked off to another realm. So
Oh.
apparently he's gone to
he went back home to do whatever he's gonna do in his homeland and ascend the ladder of power. And so very dismissively, just wait.
yeah, he's
He
just,
went to go be an asshole someplace else.
yeah. But
If
It
he's
must
gone
be
to
said
he
Fae,
return?
he is beyond
Yeah.
my reach for now.
For now, we did very much damage the tower he was using. So because he was down, you know where the tower was. That may or may not be where he shows back up. We did some target practice on it.
we leveled
So
Oh, I
Hopefully.
see.
hopefully he will
it. Get the message.
get the message that perhaps he is not wanted here. But feel
But
free
just
to
yeah.
feel
if-
free to send him to the afterlife should he show back up again.
but I must explicitly state that any action you may or may not cause that could be construed as harm or
Oh, we're outside the 48 hours.
oh, it's only a 48-hour zone that we had.
Yes. Oh yeah.
To... Oh, good. I'm gonna murder his ass if I see him.
Oh, we're that part of the agreement is if not is over by now. So
That was a long-term thing. You didn't tell me I could.
You didn't listen.
Of course I didn't listen. I wasn't there. I was too pissed.
Well, if there's nothing else,
Unless you want to join us in a jolly adventure into the Purple Rocks. No.
I think not, but I'll keep it in mind.
Be a little weird on the seas for a while.
Yeah,
You may
there's...
just want to have your lads use a little extra caution out there. It's a little
tumultuous.
strange.
Yes, yes, we did notice that.
It's gonna get probably a little worse.
It
before
might get
gets
worse
much
before it
better.
gets better. Yeah. Yeah.
You think it's worth telling her about what happened to you know, why the waters are so calm?
Soul
Think
just
that's-
raises her eyebrows, very like, probably not.
I mean, it's gonna become common knowledge before too long if people start realizing why.
People won't know why.
Well, they will. It's not something that's going to go unnoticed.
Well, yeah, but gods are fickle.
This one's the different kind of fickle.
Yeah.
Petty would be a
Prob-
word I would have used.
Probably not.
Well, I'll figure it out on their own. Other than that, I don't think there's anything else we had to report or do, apart from we might have need of your Brydock at some point, possibly, depending on how the situation goes. For minor
Right.
ship upgrades and repairs, that sort of thing. If that's at all feasible.
Well, Olambo is known for its shipyards and shipwrights, so that should not be too hard to arrange.
That would be much appreciated. I think that's everything.
I think that's everything.
Yeah.
Well, in
Yeah,
that case,
this-
thank you for your service.
And we thank you for your time.
It
All
was a
right, buddy.
pleasure.
Stay safe out in the waters this time.
Right,
Try not
right.
to.
I'll try
That
not
is,
to
I think,
get.
something you could have avoided.
I'll try not to run into any more zombie dragon turtles, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I can understand that one. That's a. Ugh.
Hopefully that was a once in a lifetime thing.
I'll also try not to get speared by unicorns. I was
You know,
making a joke of something that is unlikely. Your silence makes
just as
me a bit
unlikely,
worried.
Yeah. Yeah.
Soul just does an awkward chuckle and pats him on the shoulder and leaves.
Don't worry, buddy. You'll get one next time.
He looks a bit worried as you leave, but yeah. Off you
It's
go
a
then.
delicate subject, man. We, long story short, we almost got impaled by a unicorn. It wasn't great. Like, they're petty little things, but you know, not quite dragon turtle worth of concerning. But at least it was partial gory. Anyway, good luck. Have fun. Slaps him on the shoulder. Walks out the door.
Right.
Oh.
Now the question becomes, what do you do during your time in the Olambar? Mervin's tied up. Well, not tied up, he's busy.
I'm
We
gonna-
don't know. Soul's
I'm gonna-
gonna set aside the Wand of the War Mage and attune to Wand of Wonders because chaos.
Oh yeah, you
Well-
did announce that you were doing that at the end of the last session, I remember now.
Yes! Yes! It's gonna go so well.
Well, I mean,
Until it doesn't.
Until it doesn't, but until that time, yes! Well, I have a number of projects I want to scratch up, but I need Merwin's help as the professional. I'll have to wait until he's done being accosted by locals.
Crap, from how much did you spend on provisions?
Oh shit, yeah, we have fucking money.
Yeah, we have
so
money.
much money.
I think the general provisions are pretty good with Stark, and I don't know how much ale we got. She's more looking for something interesting for herself, spices or food-wise.
Let's see here.
Or something to make something fancy for the away crew.
What will be in stock here? Oh yeah. Do you want to spend 2 gold pieces for a pound of nutmeg?
Not
Sure.
me.
Oh, they have alum too. I think
She got the money.
Wasn't alum fish sauce? I guess not. Anyways. Oh, that was garum, I think. Anyways. What the hell is that then? Right,
Garum is fish sauce.
yeah.
Fermented, smelly fish sauce.
Delicious.
Other than that, let's see here. What else do they have? Like various cheeses, salted fish.
Which town would be our best bet for getting objects of questionable origin?
Baldur's Gate.
Yeah. I mean, Waterdeep wouldn't be bad, but Baldur's Gate definitely feels like the better option. I don't even know why I asked at this point, but you know.
Would Crapfen buy a pound of ginseng?
Ginseng?
Yeah,
Yeah, why not?
that would be 8 gold pieces.
Sure.
And that would be the weirdest things that are in stock here.
Then she would try to find something that a good meal for everyone, for the away crew, to kind of spoil them.
Good
Give me the
meal.
last meal.
Well, they have fresh beef and they have fresh lobsters if you want to go that route. You could make something with that.
Yeah, beef is good. And some very good raw fish that one can make into a raw fish salad.
What would they have?
Oh shit.
They would have salmon, so yes, that is also possible. Let's see.
And just some vegetables and something to make a good dessert as well.
For dessert, would you buy honey or would you buy maple sugar?
Honey.
Okay. So beef, salmon, and vegetables, and honey. That comes out to 5 gold pieces to have enough for the entire away team.
I'm taking it. I'm going back to the kitchen and start cooking.
Alrighty then. Right, Merwin. Merwin, in your discussion with the shipwrights, how much did you reveal of your secrets? If any.
Not much.
Not much.
Not much.
Fair enough. Yes, I think
Right.
I will count that. Mervin, because of how much you love shipbuilding, you can count those 9 hours discussing shipbuilding as a long rest if you want to.
Hello. Yes, please. Yes, please. He's just sitting in a sun chair telling him to fuck off for 9 straight hours, occasionally answering a question.
Oh, give me spells back. Thank you. Oh.
Oh yeah. While you're doing that, are you working on a certain project that Kraft asked you to do?
Yes, that was getting done as well.
Okay, what would that be? Tinkerer's tools? Or what other tools do you have? Any, basically, right?
Yeah, thieves, tinkers, weavers, carpenters, alchemists, herbalism, healers, smiths.
Carpenter's tools, then. Do me a roll, intelligence, with the usual modifiers on it. Okay, yeah.
31!
You turn the, dross loot into a whisk.
Let's try the various screams tonight.
I'm just talking about ships or just dismantling a loot and turning it into a whisk in front of all these people.
They don't know what the
Indeed.
fuck you doing. They only borrowed to their shipwrights.
You're like an old lady who needs to knit while so she can focus.
It's the DOS loot. It's the DOS whisk, pal.
Yeah.
Toast whisk.
Craftsman, do you need a link to that thing again, or do you still have
I
it?
can find it.
I have
It's
it. I have
somewhere
it.
in the.
Here you go.
Du hast.
Thank you.
Replace loot with whisk.
Amazing.
It's very funny. And the whole stuff about performance and compose a tune, you can reflavor that easily enough, I think.
I will be doing that.
Excellent, excellent. Right, Togo, anything in specific you're doing on the ship while all this is happening?
Nothing really.
Okay, okay, just general duties, hanging out. Fair enough. After a while, Crackjaw and Saul return.
Okay, good news, Captain. We've got a lot of trade good apparently on the way. I'm not sure what you wanted, so they gave us a bit of everything.
We also have this. Soul hands over the pennant. We fly this. It makes us look like we're a merchant under
For protection.
the lovely lady's protection.
That come in handy depending on how we do things.
Mm-hmm.
Let's all have a good sleep. Maybe a good meal, and then we'll call a meeting and discuss, I think.
Yeah.
Yes?
It's something for the meeting, I feel.
Alright.
Well, write it down so you don't forget.
I don't know, it's more, do you have like a personal safe deposit that I can quickly shove something in?
Not on the ship, but I have an account in Luskan with
No, it's just something until the meeting. I just don't want it on me. I don't like it. It's making me uncomfortable having this thing near me. But I also don't want to just shove it in Merwin's bag in case he gets funny ideas.
What are you talking about?
The funny rock.
Mitch, you can trust me.
I absolutely
I can
cannot
take it.
trust you. I see what you're like when you have funny new things on your person.
Funny rock?
It's just a rock.
Again, it's something for the meeting. I just don't want anyone going near it, so I want it in the safest spot you can think of on your ship that isn't connected to Merwin.
That would be in the Sultan's possession, I would think.
You know what? I have faith in the Sultan. Is he in his bottle or is he out and about?
Last I knew he was in his bottle over in the map room, if you want to go look.
Alright. I think that's all for now. Thank you, Captain.
Alright, I'll see you in about 10 hours, let's say. That should give everyone enough
10 hours.
time.
Alright. Snaps quick salute. Heads into the map room.
Alright. So, do you observe him doing this, or do you return to your cabin?
Gotta watch and see what happened.
Alright then.
Okay.
Right. Yep, his bottle is on the sill there.
How the hell do I... Sultan?
Can
I have a quick word?
And he comes out of his bottle. Yes.
I need something kept in your esteemed private care, no questions asked, untouched until tomorrow.
Soul's just sitting, just sitting in a chair, just kind of smiling. Like, this is gonna be
Alright
fun.
then, and he holds out his hand.
And I take a cloth-wrapped object, put it in his hand.
Do me a wisdom save, please.
Oh no.
No,
Oh,
wait, don't do
no.
me a wisdom save. Out of int, wisdom, and charisma, your highest save, please.
Oh god, that's int. Good. Eh.
Okay, yeah, you drop it in his hand.
You should have done wisdom.
No, I absolutely should not have done wisdom, thank you.
You feel somewhat diminished letting it go, but you let it go.
Okay. I'm gonna need you to put that somewhere out of sight, out of mind until we collect it tomorrow. If I feel like you deserve to know what it is, but tomorrow. You should join us for the indoor meeting, I feel. It's gonna be a thing.
Very well. And he snaps his finger and it's gone.
Thanks, Sultan. You've been an absolute blessing to this ship, I tell you that right now.
It just gives you a smile.
Alright. I'm gonna go harass Bowen for a bit, because I have an idea that I want to run by him. And actually, you might want to join us, because
Needs a nap.
Shipwork's your baby, isn't it?
Rowan's not on the boat.
Yep,
He's not on the
Mervin's
boat,
not on
but-
the boat, no. I think at this
maybe till he
point
gets
the
back.
shipwrights have like captured him to like a guild hall and they're drinking all around him while he while they talk. And he turns
Oh.
the freaking loot into whisk.
That's Stradivarius. Oh god. Until Merwin gets back, how about I run some ideas by you, if that's
Oh, Lord.
alright.
But Soul literally just groans and says, "All right, I'm going to my cabin. I'm gonna do some research on some of those
Everything we're doing.
elven gods we need to figure out.
Yeah, that's gonna be a hell of a thing to figure out. Good luck.
Take a nap. Don't,
Oh,
Sultan,
I'm
don't
not
let him
taking
talk
a
your ear out
moment.
for too long. He's
I won't do a
makes it-
bow and I'll
she
get
makes
some sleep.
bowing by
I
the
just,
side of her head. Just make
I
him
just
take
want
a
to,
for a bit.
I just want to run some ideas by him.
Rolls her eyes and leaves.
Oh, is that okay, or be in the middle of something?
Alright, so let's hear it, and I guess you start your discussion with him.
Yup, yup.
And you want to keep it a secret, or do you want to just do that?
I mean, unless anyone else wants something that they can do, I can keep it a secret, or I can just go for it. Nothing? No one wants to do anything? I guess no one wants to do anything.
Soul's doing research, so
Yep.
Captain's cooking.
it's like we're doing stuff.
Alright. Togo? Any plans?
No plans.
Just taking it easy? Okay. And Merwin is imprisoned, so... Alright. So... We had an encounter with something while we were on that pirate fortress, and I was wondering if we could, in a way, implement its presence onto the ship. It was a sentient ballista of some sort. Damn thing rolled about, fired itself, loaded itself, had harpoons. I had some ideas, but I need Merwin's expertise on how to get the arcane energies to make it work. Any thoughts?
Well, creating a construct is a lengthy and time-intensive process. Achieving sentience with it, even more so.
I
Take
I
the
figured we've-
creation of golems, for example. Its creator would need to spend about 5 years writing a manual, and about 4 months
Okay.
constructing the frame.
Gotta write a whole ass manual? What if we collected the functioning form of the one that we, I guess, technically we deactivated? Do you think that'll help speed up the process if we can implement the one?
Doubtful, since the magic animating it has ceased with its disassembly, one might say.
Shame. Having the ship auto-defend itself to a limited degree would have been a good way to keep the crew safe while we were away. Because the damn thing was spitting fireballs and javelins and ballistae and all other nonsense. It'd be a good way to really up the arsenal on the ship. Oh, if that's off the table. I had another idea, though. Again, this is something I need Merwin and possibly Griggle to help with. I have a somewhat unique talent for deflecting strikes on those within a certain distance of me. I'm not sure if it's just through sheer practice or sheer coexistence with my nature, one might say. I was thinking if there's a way to implement that on the ship. Or amplify it while it's on the ship.
I'm not quite sure how you would even achieve such a thing.
Well, we've got a source of amplifying magic. We just need
If
a
we
way
had
of...
the materials required for this, for constructing something like a psychic amplifier, we could have already constructed a spell jammer helm, so with the materials available on this plane, I don't believe this is in the realm of the feasible.
What about a more limited version, sort of a field of force? A reactive field of force. Similar in concept, but doesn't require quite as much psionics.
A repelling force. What would be the trigger? Are you thinking like someone tries to board that is not allowed, or
Sort of, yeah. Like something that isn't meant to board, high velocity objects, just a repelling force, which we could use gemstones to possibly store the arcanic energies. Probably require either restoration or replacement, I'm guessing.
well, if you're willing to tap into the energy source available to us, and you have the required, oh yeah, you could channel perhaps some sort of wall of force through gemstones around the side of the ship and connect that with the power source. You would need some larger gemstone near the source to channel the magic and someone to cast the spell, the initial spell to begin with.
Okay. Well, that means it's feasible. We just need the appropriate materials and human resources, so to speak. Again, this is something we would need Merwin's expertise on, since this is his infant child at this point. He might have some ideas about how to glue it all together, so to speak.
Indeed, if he keeps at it for another couple of years, he might actually create sentience. If only Mervyn were here to hear that. Oh well.
Oh.
I wonder how he would react. Anyways, any other ideas you want to share with the Sultan?
One last one. Just a quick one. We have a lot of energy being siphoned into this ship at the moment, right? Any way we can concentrate it into a weapon?
Oh, you'd have to take that up with the one lending you said energy.
I'm not even sure how the hell I would do that.
Since that one is a peerage of law, it would perhaps not be wise.
Name, but understandable.
I could see it happening if you were a representative of a nation and you had officially declared law against the target of said weapon that you wish to create. Then I could see it being allowed.
Unfortunately, I am neither a representative or a man of moral standpoint where I would get away with that kind of thing. I have a sordid history that would probably not go ignored.
Yes, indeed.
Although, I suppose it depends on the exact... No. I've done some shady shit. I would not get away with it. No, it was worth a thought. So if we could concentrate... the sheer amount of energy that's making this ship function, if we were to focus it into... I think we called it a laser? Still not 100% sure on the thematics of that, but I'm guessing it's similar to shooting a beam at things, I think. A laser beam, he called it. He's pretty lawful. Maybe he could get away with it.
Well, anyways, Miss Soliana did request this. I must remind you that you need to get arrested.
Yeah. I'm not gonna pull a Mo, and I do appreciate keeping myself in functional form and not passing out in the middle of the ship and getting carried to bed.
Alright, well, I'll see you in the morning then, and
Yeah, I appreciate the
keep
candor.
that
Something.
object safe for now.
I appreciate that. It's concerning. I want it as secreted away as I can until tomorrow. Let's put it that way. I don't recommend fiddling with it if you get the temptation, at least until tomorrow.
Well, it is currently in the deepest reaches of my home, so to speak.
That seems like a safe spot. Yeah, I trust that. Alright, well, thanks again for hearing me out, Sultan. If any of those feasible ideas seem within reason that you could get Merwin on board with, I'd appreciate you putting your word in, but for now, just pie in the sky thoughts. Alright. I'm gonna take a nap. Long ass nap.
Right, I guess, everyone gets a long rest then, and then you wake up to a nice meal.
Meals? Not even on wheels, just meals.
Crap,
Meal on a boat.
what exactly did you make for them? If you know, if not, that's fine.
She made a raw fish salad with vegetables for Togo. Something. Craxer told her that he liked honeyed pork. She tried to do something similar with the beef she had. And just something sweet. A nice dessert with honey. A pastry. She couldn't get something that's still moving for Marvin. That's a weird request.
Worms.
She's not gonna put worms in there.
He's a fish.
I had forgotten. Were you looking for something that was still moving for Mervyn while you were at the market? Because there was something.
No.
Okay. Fair enough.
No, she wasn't.
Well, the octopus in the clay pot will remain uneaten. Fair enough.
He mostly meant fish when he said that.
Gotta explain things like that to Crab.
He said, and I quote, anything that moves.
I mean, fair. He didn't mean still moving.
You gotta explain
well.
things like that.
Those
That's what they
details are
took away from
important.
that. Anything that moves. Well, he still got. There's enough of every dish, so he can also have some of the fish salad with vegetables. But yeah, the away team gets treated to a nice meal.
I need pork. Hell yeah!
It's beef.
Oh, that's
They
still
didn't
good.
have pork.
That's fine. I wouldn't expect them to have pork out here. Oh, but it's hard eating meat. Ah! Ah! Oh, you done me good. You done me good, Catherine. Ugh.
I thought we should celebrate and get our strength for what's to come, I guess.
Understandable. Ugh. So what's your thoughts on all this going on at the moment? What's your personal input?
It's fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. That is the most forward way of putting it, yeah. Shit is fucked.
And
Yeah,
I
right,
only
right.
understood half the terms that Tentrix used, so I.
Yeah, fair. Well, long story short, you put it as simply as possible. Shit's fucked. The problem is, we're the ones who have to go into the shit pile and dig it out, and it's not gonna be fun. How the
Well,
hell did
we're
get into
gonna
this?
discuss this today,
Yeah,
aren't we?
yeah, that's the plan. The plan to make a plan to figure out what the fuck are we gonna do, because shit's fucked.
We're gonna unfuck the shit.
One does not simply unfuck the shit. Really. And I just want to get this over with, honestly. I want it to be done. I've had enough of all these. When you signed up for this, were you expecting to face some otherworldly god-eating entity?
I signed up as a cook.
Yeah, I signed up to fire cannons and to keep an eye on the crew. Now we're fighting kraken destroying, god eating, brain illith and mind flayer fucking whatever they are, assholes, and fending off the Black Armada. What the hell did we sign up for?
I made a
I
boat.
just signed up to be a cook.
And here we are at the front line. The literal front line of the end of the planet. What the fuck, man?
It is a nice boat, though, Mervin. I gotta say.
Thank
It is a
you.
nice boat. Oh, Merwin, did you talk to the Sultan at all?
I pretty much just managed to get back from talking to all of those people.
Oh, so you haven't slept?
Rested? Oh, Crapford. Present
Yep.
for you.
Yeah?
One whisk of the bard. Whatever that means.
What?
Beautiful. Thank you.
You know that fancy loot that was all magic-y and stuff?
You mean
Yeah, the one that's
Benny
useless.
Funny, funny loot thing.
Yeah, turn it into a whisk of Crapford.
Oh, just
This is
At the-
amazing.
at my heart, the spite is worth it. Oh, fuck that bard. He was a dickhead. And if doing that to his weapon of choice,
I'm gonna use it
Oh,
wisely.
don't use it. Use it poorly. It makes it better.
No.
Use it with extreme prejudice. I don't know what it does. It's a whisk.
I don't care as long as you use the damn thing. Anyway,
What does
food.
it, what does it even do?
I'm gonna
Well,
use it to cook, and I'm gonna use it to make things fly.
Make things like fly?
Yeah.
Why are you acting surprised with things flying? We're on a boat that
No,
flies.
not that. I meant that thing can make people fly now. Like how
I can make people fly now.
It can also make people go away, invisible,
Oh shit!
and protect from a few things. And it can befriend animals.
You told me that fucking weasel ass bard had a fucking loot that could do shit like that, and you turned it into a whisk.
I
That's
guess the loot could do
amazing.
the same thing.
That is
Unless Mervin
amazing.
put all
Oh,
these things into the whisk.
Did you?
No, I just took what was already there and just put it into the whisk.
Shit. That's funny. I'm all for it. I don't know why. Just that one dickhead bard has got so much umbrage from me. I don't know what he did to piss me off so much, but honestly, fuck him.
I think you made the sentiment clear when you stomped his chest in.
Yeah. Fair. I don't know, I think I was just pissed at the whole situation. I'm still kind of pissed at the whole situation. Why the hell did we end up... Us, the ragtag group of mad people. But how the fuck did we get caught up in this?
You wanted
We
money.
literal... We're a bunch of random fucking shitters who got hired to go investigate a nuisance call at the goddamn island, and now we're fighting
And we
off...
got the job done.
Yeah, now we're fighting off a god-eating entity? What the fuck, man? That's well beyond our pay grade.
You did get a
That's
shitload
shit,
of
yeah.
money. You hear a
We did
voice
get a
from under
shitload
the
of money,
table.
yeah. Wait, what the fuck? Hang on. Jetson?
Yes? Jetson's
How
the
long
one
have
in the
you been down
kitchen,
there?
right? Which one was
Wait, I
which?
think Flotsam's the one in the kitchen. Hang on. Kitchen is... Yeah, Jetson's the
Jetson.
kitchen.
Yep. Yeah,
That's
we
right.
see it the
Hell
entire
yeah.
time. You see
Yeah.
like chew on like a piece of cake.
I know. But you know what? I want to challenge perspectives of this. What is your thoughts on everything we've been doing till now?
Oh, good.
Can we just go to the meeting and sort this out instead
I
of...
want to hear what Jetson says.
Well, someone's gotta do it, right?
This is why I love kids. They're so direct. Yeah, someone's got to do it. Yeah. Fuck, you're brave
And
for a
we've been
kid.
doing the job right.
We've been doing the job. I wouldn't say it's right, but we've been getting the right results.
Anyone
Yeah,
else has been trying to do it's probably dead, so you know. Whoa!
Hmm. Alright. You keep doing you, Jetson. Keep an eye on your brother.
Sister.
Sister.
Wait, oh yeah, Flotsam was just fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Alright.
Don't worry about him, his eyes are getting old. He can't see very well.
Well, one of my eyes barely even works anymore, so yeah, you're not
Exactly.
wrong. Yeah. Alright, let's get this shit show on the road, oi. Muffin, what are you eating anyway? What did you cook for yourself?
I'm eating the same thing you're all eating.
But what is your specific tailored meal for you?
Whatever everyone else likes. I just like to cook.
Okay. Alright. Who wants to go grab Soul? She's probably up to her neck in books.
Isn't she here eating whatever sweet thing that Grandpa has prepared for her?
Oh, was she
She
here
wants
as well?
breakfast.
Oh, she came for breakfast? I thought she was. Alright. Fuck. Let's get this shit show going.
Can't do research on low blood sugar.
You're not getting enough
True, true.
Alright. Let's ring the bell. This is do we want the full crew meeting before or after we decide?
I'd what?
Whatever the fuck we're gonna be doing.
I guess it's up to the captain.
Yep.
Alright.
So you all go to the captain now?
Or
Okay, you go to her cabin and she's there. Right, shall we call the rest of the crew and wait, maybe you should decide what we are gonna do first, right?
Yeah. At least let them have a proper explanation of what we're getting into before we let them decide, so they don't jump to conclusions.
Right. So, just for my own reference, what we're doing is we gotta go to the Purple Rocks,
Yep.
and the way I read this report that Soliana has prepared for me, we gotta find the former lair of Slarkrafel, who is dead but not.
Dead. Yeah, that's about as accurate as we can explain. He's in a way being consumed by something from the inside out, physically, mentally, spiritually, and everything else. Remember Gondolin, the funny brain thing?
I try not to, but
And-
yes.
Well, imagine that, but it's the Kraken.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
We
Let's take it one step at a time. We gotta get to Purple Rocks. How do you want to approach
Yep.
Purple Rocks? It's not like they can stop
Well-
us with this ship.
They technically can. Remember what happened last time we passed by?
Yes, I read the report. You have the stone or whatever Tentrix wanted you to have,
Yes.
and that should get us in, possibly, somehow.
It
good news
nullify
and
the
bad
effect
news.
more than anything else.
One of us is going to have to connect to it. Sultan, Oh.
Yes.
sorry,
Uh,
it's
uh,
time.
He stretches a little bit.
The object
Right,
That
and snaps his finger. It's in his palm.
on the table, if you please, and unveil.
Right, hang on. Let's see here. Well, that's pretty good. You see him hesitate for a bit. Turns his palm over and drops it on the table and backs away from it. There you have it.
Okay. And I use my funny brain power. Unwrap it. Put the stone on the table.
Okay, roll me a d2.
Okay.
AKA flip me a coin.
Slash 1d. What?
Okay. Symbols pointing straight up. And no one can really look at it. My eyes.
Yeah, it'll do that. So, while we were relocating the goods from the fortress, I took some time to figure out what we're working with. And,
Alright. What is it? What does it do?
it is a stone from beyond, if that's not on the nose enough. It has similar effects to what my particular affinity is for damage to the mind. It gives you a little bit of a resistance to it. It makes you a lot harder to have your faculties turned against you, so mind control, spooking, that kind of thing, you have a bit of resistance to. Really works, gives you a nice buffer to the more mental state of mind, and you become acutely aware of your surroundings.
Sounds pretty good.
Yeah. The downside is, Tentrix lets slip that you will become somewhat indebted to whatever created the stone,
I see.
or something along those lines. It's
Do you remember what he said exactly? This seems important.
me no. But when he. So, did you already explain what he told us about everything, or?
He said, and you're the one who picked up the rock?
It's Well, he told us not to fail. I just meant the story he told us. Did you inform her about how he was a former Sluggerfell champion, I guess?
Staring at you like you're the biggest idiot, that you picked up something that messed with your brain so much and you didn't remember important things, like it will make you indebted to who it was created by. Magical items are wasted on people. She's just whispering to herself, trying to calm herself down. She's ignoring you right now.
Alright.
But do you want me to just put what you sent me in the D&Ds, since I basically explained what it does?
Okay, fair enough.
I'll just put it in the...
No, you don't need to put it anywhere, right? It's still in there, isn't it?
You didn't send it to everyone else, you just sent it to me.
Oh, that rock thing. Yeah, you can put that in. So everyone
Oh.
can read exactly what it does.
There you go.
Resistance to psychic damage, advantage on saving throws against effects that would charm or frighten, gain +1 to intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws, and you cannot be surprised while you're attuned to it. That's what it does.
Well, what we determined it does, but
Correct.
So yeah, this thing managed to give Tentrix the edge to shrug off his indebtedness to the Sluggerfell, but connected him to something else.
Right, and that can break through whatever shields purple rocks from intrusion. Well, active
seems to
intrusion,
be-
I suppose, because we did go there, well, near it anyways, but we couldn't really influence what we did, right?
It seems to be the way of it. So, here lies the problem. Someone's got to connect to the rock. And I don't know about you, but I'm gonna pass.
Alright, who's taking the stone?
I'm all tapped out on. I've got no attunement slots left. So, not soul.
I just got a fancy whisk.
Fancy
Yeah.
whisks.
Togo wasn't really listening, so he'll take it.
Okay,
No one else.
Togo,
no.
Togo takes the stone.
Okay. Sweet.
I mean,
Yeah,
unless you want it.
I should probably warn you that there's more to it than it says.
Well, he's already
Well,
holding
yeah,
it.
it's a magic rock.
It's a rock, but there's something's influencing how that rock works, and you might not like what it does, but we'll see, because we ain't really got a lot to go on except for what Tentrix said.
What was it? Oh yes, the true power in his homeland from before whatever's in charge now, right?
Yeah.
Forget the gist of it.
Something about either the old elven gods, Snarkrafel, or this new thing. There's a lot of players at action here.
Hmm.
The old elven gods are dead, according to him, so.
Yeah.
The
So whatever took their
question
place.
remains. How do we wanna approach this? There's 2 islands in Purple Rocks. One of them always has been close to outsiders, which would be Trisk. The other one is Ultherol.
That's the thing. We don't. If it's closed, but how does anyone know? How long has
That's
this
common knowledge.
influence been in
I don't
action?
know.
If no one remembers what they did there, how is there common knowledge?
Well,
Wait a minute.
There used to be like traders that like collected salted fish from there and brought them stuff. But I can't recall any firms or companies doing that. Come to think of it.
Hang on. If this place has been influencing people, how long has the influence been? When was the last time someone went there and remembered doing anything there?
She just furrows her brow. Hmm.
How do we know the information we have about Purple Rocks is even accurate if no one can recall it? This might just be false information implanted into our minds by this guarding entity of sorts.
Well, either way, we gotta start somewhere. We have a couple of
I mean-
options, I suppose. We could just fly over it and see if we can see anything that's within our power.
I think that would raise immediate red flags that we would be doing that. Do we,
Also, for a
do
second,
we want to just...
she just thinks and then she snaps her finger and like, hang on a minute. I remember you helped that dryad in Baldur's Gate, didn't you? She what did she say? That there was trouble over in Purple Rocks, didn't she? Something about the fish running low, and to learn more, you were supposed to talk to that druid that you did it. Yeah, in the Moonshade Isles, wasn't it?
That's
Yeah.
a million years
Back to
ago.
the notes.
Talk to the druid.
Oh
There's
yeah,
the-
that was the druid that told you about that creature that you prepared the dust for, right? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if we want to be inconspicuous, which will be difficult because the ship kind of stands out, should just head straight to Utherall. Sail in normal. Don't raise any red flags. See how they react.
Speaking of raising flags, we've got a merchant's flag and an inventory full of material.
Raid goods.
Ah,
Yeah. We've got a cover story for being there. But we also don't know.
It would
There's
be
the-
quite dangerous, I suppose.
Yeah, because they would not be certain whether or not we're under the influence or not. Because we might be the first people in a while who aren't Tentrix to arrive at the island not influenced.
Would they be even able to tell? Is the question.
That's the thing. Would they be able to tell? Wait a minute. We met people from Purple Rocks.
Did we?
Yeah. When we had that fucking backstabbing whore on board for the
Who? What?
Dumbly, the backstabbing whore and Umbelly's
Oh.
priestess and whatnot. We met a group of a circle of them. There was a couple of Purple Rocks folks there. They were having a little powwow down there around Baldur's Gate.
They were trying to ask for help.
Yeah. If we could find those guys, would that be a lead to work on, you think? Looking for those guys, if they're still even alive, since they, I'm pretty sure, were serving Slugrafell. There were a bunch of Slugrafell priests and shit.
Well, even if they are still alive, it's not. No, there's no telling where they would be now, right?
Hmm. I mean, we can keep an eye out for them. Oh, they were disguised, weren't they? Them weird masks, so we probably wouldn't even be able to tell if we did find them. Although,
You're
If
assuming
purple-
it's still alive.
yeah, if Purple Rocks was Slugrafell territory and it's been uprooted with his death, there might be conflict with the people amongst themselves, depending on how much influence the new thing has on them all.
Quick aside. You assume that they're aware that the Kraken has passed on.
Oh shit, yeah.
Points
You
at the
think they
cap.
would-
They may not notice anything. Because
Well, except the declining fish.
Hmm.
Well, since flying over the islands is out, unless there's an emergency and we just need to get out, I see
That is a
two
back
possible ways in. Either we land at Wilkstead and pose as traders, or we could just try and sneak our way around and land somewhere where there's like a cove or a nice easy place to land, like a beach, and infiltrate the island that way.
I mean, to our advantage, they wouldn't expect that. They wouldn't be looking for that either, because no one goes to the island
But that would
and
mean
does that sort.
that would make it more difficult to like try and cooperate with the local population.
Mm-hmm. They'll cotton on pretty quick if we show up without a boat. There's too many variables to make a solid plan with. We don't know how the people there react to. We don't know if they're even aware of the influence. We don't even know if they're just immediately hostile. We're just going to have to take a gamble on whether we want to go at this through the front door or the back, really.
We don't really have that many stealth specialists, do we?
Togo's about the best we got, and he's pretty fucking good, but I don't want him doing this alone.
So maybe
I got a cloak that helps.
true. But still, just the two of you, that would be exceedingly
Just the-
dangerous. Maybe trying to pose as traders would be the play, and if there's anything wrong, you rush back to the ship and we leave, and then we can try sneaking in if anything goes wrong. But
The only downside to that is if we do let them cotton on, the second round's going to be harder because they're going to be looking for us, or at least aware that we're
That
up
is-
to something.
that is true.
But to our benefit, we have all the numbers and means to pose as traders pretty easily. We've got the colors, we've got the crates. Hell, we've got. Don't tell the crew, but we have 50 tons of ale.
Oh, they're aware.
We
They're
have more
aware.
than enough supply. It's just a matter of how do we pass the crew off as just
What do you mean?
uninspired traders.
Traders have
boat.
a lot of crew to
They're
haul
boat crew.
things.
mean, it's been a long time since I've sat on a merchant vessel, but
Merchants have sailors to run their boats. They don't.
yeah,
Everybody's got their expertise, and you let sailors sail.
We
Merchants
might just
merchant.
have to stash the sabers and stuff out of sight.
yeah. I'm
Maybe
also
bring the
concerned that
cannon
if
below
we,
deck.
if the crew is aware of everything, they might be a little jittery, and they might be noticed for that.
Are you suggesting we keep them in the dark?
I don't want to, but if we want to do this stealthily, without drawing too much attention, the less they know, the calmer they'll be, and the less likely they'll draw attention. If they're aware of what we're there for, they might be a little on edge, and that shows, trust me. The last thing you want is an infiltration where the boys are twitching.
Right.
Just saying.
Right.
Not
Now,
my favorite option.
true, but what do the rest of you think? Should we inform the crew if the trader ruse is what we're going with?
Why not?
I think you'd have to. You need to have more faith in your crew. Plus, they're going into a situation that, regardless of what ruse we use to get in, is going to be dangerous. They need to know.
You make a good point, Mervin. Do we tell the crew?
Well, yeah. They've stuck with us this far. I don't see any reason not to tell them.
Fair.
They stay, they stay. They leave, they leave. We have to run it with a skeleton crew. Thankfully, we don't need to row as much anymore.
That's true. Just, I think I should ask as well, Crapfin. Do you agree that we should tell the crew?
Yeah, I think they have a right to decide whether they wanna be part of this.
Fair, fair. Well, I agree with Crackjaw that it would make the job easier if we didn't tell them. However, I do also agree that they have a right to know what they're getting themselves into. So I guess I'll tell them.
If you don't mind my asking,
Yes?
what is your thoughts on all this? Do you want to stick around for this?
Well... someone's gotta be here to, captain the ship and get you out of trouble if you've gotta run away.
It's fair enough. Can't say it's a job any of us were expecting when we signed up for it and got on the line, but
Yeah, me
made it this
neither.
far.
Me neither. But I can't say if it wasn't profitable.
You're not
Now we
wrong.
just gotta live and to enjoy those riches, right?
I mean, I've got enough money to retire for a good while. So that's the plan. I don't know about you lot, but once this is done, I'm done. I'm out. Oop. But oop.
Hmm? Did you disconnect? Oh, someone disconnected.
Zeppo disconnected,
Oh dear.
and he's back.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Well, I'll call a general meeting then. Tell them about the trader ruse. To
We
keep
wanna
on watch, but
stock up
keep
on
it
anything?
casual.
Mm-hmm.
Right, before we head to Purple Rocks then... We've got all this money, do you wanna do anything with it?
I mean, upping our arsenal and maybe Baldur's Gate and Waterdeep wouldn't be a bad idea, because...
Depending on what you're looking for, Triglios might also be a good call.
Mm-hmm.
What,
I wouldn't mind a
yeah,
I
he's
wouldn't
up
mind
in,
a stop at Triglio's. I
he
need
was...
to
Was he Devil
refresh
or
some spell
Luskin?
components.
Luskin.
It was Luskin, yeah.
Wasn't that where the multi-tool was that I had an eye on?
Probably.
Maybe?
Maybe.
Oh,
Uh,
do you think... This is probably the end of the line if we make it to Purple Rocks and start working there. Do we want any favors called in? Do we want to bring anyone or anything with us? Obviously, we can't bring, say, the Iron Master dwarves and their funny boat. That would stand out like a sore thumb. But do we have any names, any
Well,
favors
the
we can
trouble-
call in to bring on board?
Again, the trouble is they've got to be people that we can have just on board because the ring, protection, all that, la-di-da.
Hmm.
I wouldn't say there's too many individuals we know that could help.
I mean, that's unfortunately true. I could pull maybe a kind of a favor with Cogsplitter, but I doubt we're going to get anything overly useful. Maybe purchase from him, but nothing too fantastical unless he's got something new on board. I doubt we're going to get anything from the Alliance unless we have... I don't know. We've got their backing, but I doubt they're going to invest in this. This is a... I'm just going to say, they're going to think this is some fucking wild-ass hogwash if we present this. I mean, we've got Tentrix's body on board, but other than that... We've got Favor, the Moonshay. We got favor to a degree from those gifts up at Turn. Luskin to a degree. We've got that blue mage, was it? That what's it fella from Luskin as well. Do we
But
have
do
any
these
heavy
owe us a
hitters?
big enough favor to
I feel
pull
like
into this?
that's why I'm putting out ideas. Like, does anyone know of any of these people who they think we can get on board in case it all goes to shit? Like, if we can get a heavy hitter on board, that would be great.
I mean, they
Not
did
really.
find people to help. Didn't they have
Hmm?
big swords to get?
I mean,
They could find a
yeah,
few
but,
warriors.
I mean, they're playing friendly for now. And considering we're going up against something they very, very much dislike, but I don't think they're gonna play ball forever. They're kind of a wild card in this. They're technically playing nice, and that's about it. But it wouldn't hurt to give them an idea of what we're dealing with, so if they have a way of dealing with it, they can. worth having a chat to them, see if they have any ideas, because we're dealing with illithids specifically. If anyone knows what to deal with them, apparently it's them. I doubt Vixaria will have anything they want to bring to us, though letting them know about the Purple Rock situation is kind of a 50-50 on whether it's a good idea or not. Is there anyone think of any gear specifically we need?
I mean, healing potions never hurt.
That's a good idea. Stock up on potions somewhere. I think that Triglio's fellow down at Luskin might be the strongest bet for that. Maybe Cogsplitter.
Other than that, I got a whisk and a spoon. I'm good.
Did you have much luck with your research, Sol?
Did I?
About the elven gods?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, most of them are common knowledge. You think
Mhm.
they should still be around for the most part? You didn't find anything about any of the elven gods, like, dying or going away?
Okay, that would be what I would mostly be looking for, is any gods that sort of, maybe not dying, but disappearing. Okay. So, not much success.
I mean, the
I would
only
say.
thing that was a god going away in that pantheon was the Fall of Loth, but that was way, way, way long ago.
Fully knowing that timelines are sort of weird here, because some of these places, time works differently, and
Yep.
people live very long times. Okay. So, not really. Nothing that would help.
I mean, a confirmation that the elven gods did not die is not nothing.
Nothing, it's just... It's not exactly a lead to point us in a direction.
Yeah, nothing actionable.
Yeah. Useful to have, but not necessarily helpful.
I mean, unfortunately, have the speed to get where we're going pretty quick, so we are in a timeline here, but at least it's one that we can action towards. To a degree. Alright, so do we want to head to Baldur's Gate, let the boys know, or do we let the boys know then head to Baldur's Gate?
To where?
Baldur's Gate.
Okay.
Why are we going to skate?
I mean, I want to check in on Cogsplitter.
Oh,
He
okay.
deserves to know about something as well.
I mean, fair enough. But he's running a museum, so,
Yeah,
it's not the best place to get magic items.
true. I mean,
At least not
it depends.
legally.
I mean, he's done good by me before, but if we want a more on the board check, that particular fellow down in Luskin seems to be the stronger bit. Unless you know of any unsavory locations to get stuff, Captain.
Don't think we should show ourselves where I know where to get stuff currently.
Ah,
After we just
Fair
what we
enough.
just pulled off.
I'm fair. That they might be intimidated enough to be willing to bargain. That, yeah, no, probably better to keep off their radar after what we did. So I guess Luskin's our best option for resupply before we head to Purple Rocks.
Alright.
Do we want to do research in Candlekeep, or is that not an option?
I don't think they'll let us back in unless you're in really, really good terms with someone in there, Soul.
I'm allowed in once a month.
Yeah, I don't think it's been a month since we last went. Or has it?
But I'm also not sure
maybe
how
it's been
helpful they
years.
would be. So,
Hmm. Do you know anyone in there that can find the information for us?
we should just go get practical stuff.
Fair enough. Oh boy.
Speaking of practical stuff, how much money do you have available?
Well, we have all the new stuff as well to sell. We should give us more.
Yeah, but that some of that stuff is our disguise. So the trade goods are kind of off the table for selling at the moment. But I'm sitting on 2,700 gold. Oh yeah, we got 650 to split. And the gems. And fuck knows what else we got, so
Okay, let's quickly take a little bit of inventory. I'm gonna add the 650 to the pot that needs splitting.
I've got 312 that I found somewhere, so that's also going in the pot.
Maybe I should pull up all the stuff.
Got all this contraband from the trade agreements in Froggy's room. These copper dragon cups. What did the purse have in it again? It was 24 gold, some shiny coral.
Let's see here. Nothing in the prison. Got all the materials out of that. I'm guessing the gemstones you want to hold back for things that you haven't told Mervyn about yet.
Yes.
Yeah, there were no diamonds, were there? Unfortunately, otherwise.
No
that's,
diamonds,
Nope.
just a bunch of
Yeah.
random shit. The best ones were 50 gold moonstones.
Right, those are the rocks in Tentrix's chamber. That was... Oh yeah, 800 in random coinage that someone picked up. 2 emeralds and that funny little idol that someone that knocked people out.
The fuck you idol. The surprise knockout gas.
I guess the emeralds went with, yeah. The rest really didn't.
I mean, if it was takeable except for the big pile of gold, we ended up taking it.
I
It's
don't
called
think we'd have
pile.
taken the knockout emblem and idol.
You don't think we took it with us?
No.
Mervin picked it up and immediately got paralyzed, so I don't think anyone took that.
Gee.
I don't
I
think
didn't even pick it up. I just looked at it and got paralyzed.
anyone took the treasure chests themselves.
Did Mervin take a chest?
Oh yeah,
You
he
took the
did
one
The
take
whole
for
last
gems.
chest and gems.
Yeah.
Yeah, that chest is pretty nice. You estimate it's worth 500 gold.
Fuck. We have all this smoked shark.
You do have a lot of smoked shark, but
That's for eating.
that's not really that valuable. I mean, it's nice, but you know. No one stole the chandeliers. Fair enough. Scroll past that.
Why am I not surprised we ignored the chandeliers?
Oh yeah, here's some
wait,
items
because
that
it's
you
partnership.
found. You're not gonna sell the candle, that's too useful. Oh yeah, the obsidian talisman engraved with a cobra head with ruby eyes. Are you handing
Yeah.
that over to be sold?
Yeah.
Okay, that's
I mean, if it wasn't magical, yep,
2,500.
it's money. Oh, Jesus Christ. We have so much fucking money.
Yeah, you gotta go somewhere to sell it though. Okay, I'm still going through the loot. We're not quite done yet. Those copper flagons are only worth 1 gold each, so you get to keep them. Can drink your fine
Yay.
mead out of that.
Excellent.
Oh yeah, Sol was the one to loot the Storm Maiden, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, you would have found a golden thundercloud pendant worth 25, a golden torque worth 250, and an ivory bracer worth 25. Can I add the 300 to the pile?
Yep.
Right, 300 to the pile. It's a pretty nice pile of loot you got there. Let's see here. Oh yeah, I completely missed this when Mervin went into the ogre to loot powder. There was a tiny decorated clockwork beetle that spits sparks for 250, another set of tinkerer's tools, a spyglass for 1,000, and 65 gold pieces.
Nice.
Those would have been grabbed and cleaned up and handed over.
Right, so that's another 1,300 for the pile and 65 for the general monies. Yeah, this is getting complicated.
We really should have hired an accountant.
Technically, the captain's the accountant, which in turn means that
Well,
I'm the accountant. Damn it.
Yay!
Godspeed, buddy.
Let's see here. The bright corals are worth 100, so those go in the pile. We have reached a whole whopping 15,000 to be sold.
Oh my gosh.
Nice.
Well,
And I'm still not done scrolling. Did you take anything from Scummer? No, you tried to, but you didn't find it. RIP.
aw.
That's where the 312 in the sorted coinage came from, by the way.
Yay! Thanks, Gunnar. You bitch. Stole this
And
hat. How much is this hat
that's
worth?
your lot. So for the immediate splitting, which you will not do until the rest is sold, we've got 3,337 coins, and loot to be sold is 15,000.
Damn.
God damn.
That's so much food.
True!
We have nearly 20k worth of liquid funds.
Plus whatever you have in your inventories, yeah.
Yeah.
So like 18k
Well.
in liquid funds. That can buy some good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Question is what?
Well, you could see what he has in stock.
Yeah. Well. Is this a good place to inform the crew, Captain, or do you want to do it on the mainland?
Yeah, I'll talk to them and tell them we're heading to Laskan. They can always leave in Laskan and hire onto a different ship. Laskan's a good place for that.
These boys, holy shit, have they got some experience under their belt now?
Yeah, and they'll leave with a decent payday if they're leaving.
Mm.
The hold is full of treasure.
Well,
Right. I'll talk to Powders and he'll tell the crew. Right, as you were, Merwin, prepare us to take off towards Luskan.
I can't.
And she heads out to
So,
find Powder. Powders, not
yeah.
Powder. Powder's dead.
Powder's dead, but Powder's... He's going strong. He might even get promoted to vice captain at this point.
First mate, probably.
Hmm. I'm surprised he's not already first mate, to be honest.
Yep. Oh yeah, you've got... Did you add the arrow catching shield? That's worth something. If no
Yeah.
one's using that, since it's a side
I-
grid.
I prefer resistance over dodge.
Well, let's add that tally higher then, because that takes us to 21k.
Jesus Christ.
You'll be able to buy something if there's something that interests you.
Well,
Yes, we would sell the staff of eagles too.
The Staff of
oh
Eels.
yeah, your staff and eels.
The Staff
Not
of
used anymore.
Eels. What the hell do I do with the Staff of Eels? How do I judge how much that's worth?
Isn't it just the stuff of snakes or something?
What is it? Snake? What is that item actually called? It's not a wand, is it?
No.
Revealed. It's... Hang on. Second.
Staff of the Adder, right? But it's reflavored to be a giant eel? Yes.
Yeah.
That's the one. That's not bad, that's a decent price for it. Add it to the list. Anything else to unload?
I mean, the water gem is probably gonna stick with us.
Yep.
I've got that. I've got Scunner's hat on my wall at this point.
That's not worth anything
Yeah.
anyways.
Oh, but it's my trophy. I don't think I'm holding onto anything that's worth money.
That's magical and worth selling, yep. Fair enough.
Of all
We
my
could sell
wands.
that fucking stupid necklace that the mad mage gave us.
Wouldn't recommend it.
You don't recommend it, but we could. I've also got
Isn't
all
it
these.
still on your person?
I'm pretty sure it's in Merwin's bag at this point because we didn't need it anymore.
Well, he shoved it off onto Mervin. Well, fair enough. Does Mervin even know that? Is the question.
Wait,
I'm
what
assuming
am
so.
I looking for in my inventory?
That stupid necklace that we had to stop me getting murdered by the Revenant, who is now dead.
No, I thought you said you kept it on.
I thought you kept
Yeah.
it in your pockets,
Yeah, you did, I'm pretty
but weren't
sure.
wearing it.
Oh,
Because it's why you failed the saving throw immediately.
Well, fuck that shit. I don't need it anymore. I'm just gonna. Where can I put it? I'll just put it in the bag of our cabin for now. No one's gonna
Yep.
fucking touch it.
Fair enough.
I'll stash it inside
you
the
put-
hat.
Wait, inside the hat? You put it back on Mervin?
No, the funny trophy
Oh,
hat.
right.
It's going
Okay,
in
you
there.
put the soul-catching necklace in the trophy hat. Okay, fair enough.
We've got all this pirate trade agreement contraband. If Captain can think of any worth that we can use this for.
If Neverwinter wasn't broke, they'd want it and we brought you, but they are broke, so we're not
Yeah.
gonna get anything but a warm handshake for it.
I don't need a warm handshake.
Right,
I
so
didn't ask you for a warm hand.
if you can't think of anything, Jesus. Anyway, if you can't think of anything else, you're gonna fly all the way up to Luskan. Doesn't take super long, couple of hours. How do you want to approach Luskan?
We should probably learn from our mistakes. Land first, then approach.
Any objections to that? Mervin, don't you want to show
No.
off your fancy boat to all the weird crews in Luskan?
Pirate.
Yeah, that's just asking for us to be raided by pirates. Or pirates to attempt it and blow themselves up, which would also be funny.
Yes, but also risk the boat.
No, I meant them trying to replicate it to make their own boats fly and blow themselves up.
Oh, yeah, if they kamikaze their boats trying to build this boat and fucking detonating, it would solve the pirate problem.
However, you are correct. We should probably just go with normal. Grum.
Okay, you coast in normally.
Boring of you.
And by normally, we've still got that water engine, so it's still very zooming.
Yep.
It's zoomy.
Not as zoomy. A modest zoom.
We'll take off the fun way though, just to do a big old fuck you as we leave.
Fair enough. So you arrive at Luskan.
Yeah.
Who's going with
That's
two
all.
Triglios to unload all the weird stuff you found?
Soul's going.
Hell yeah.
I'm going.
Soul's bringing a
Yeah, why not?
bag of gold to deposit.
Yep.
So, Togo's going to.
Nice. It's a family outing. Let's go.
Don't call it that.
All right, this ain't your son. Never mind.
Right. So you make your way to Triglio's. Captain disappears with a guy, and they haggle and they price it all out. And then she hands each of you a bag with your split of the loot, which is 4,182 gold coins.
Can you put that in?
Oh
In
my
writing.
God.
I need a
Right.
calculator for that.
Mervin did.
Yep.
Merlin's
Thank
yeah.
you.
4,182 coins each.
Yep.
Togo cannot move anymore.
I mean,
Soul's
you can
pretty
still
much
move
just-
while encumbered, but you have a shit ton of.
Soul is
Problems.
dragging a bag of gold coins behind her. She can't
Thank
can't really
fuck
walk
for
any further.
hats.
I'm glad I haven't attuned my gauntlets of strength or whatever they're called.
Oh,
Right, would you like to make a deposit or maybe any purchases?
Yes to both.
yeah. What have you got? That's neat. Ugh.
That depends on what you think of as neat.
Okay. What's on your high end at the moment?
Let me take a stock real quick.
And while you're doing that, how many healing potions of variety do you have? Just have them on standby, because they're probably high up on the list right now.
Well, that is easy. We have plenty of those. Got a shipment in. Anything from healing, superior, greater, well, greater than superior. We do have one supreme healing too.
have a stash of some of each on standby to see what we have after we've done our perusals and see what we want to split down the middle with the rest.
That might also interest you in the staff of healing, which is fairly expensive, but maybe if
Hold
you
up.
pool some money.
How does it operate? What does it do?
Well, it 10 charges. Regains at dawn, as per usual. You can use 1 charge to cast Cure Wounds up to 4th level. 2 charges for Lesser Restoration, or Mass Cure Wounds for 5 charges.
So I'm assuming those are all good. I know about the cure wounds and whatnot, but mass
I'm
cure
not.
wounds.
I'm not a healer.
Oh, but
You need to talk to. You need to talk to the healers.
Talk to the doctor.
Talk to the doctor.
Those are good arcanist stuff, right?
Uh,
Cure wounds. I don't know to a degree.
At small downsides, it can only be used by a bard, a cleric, or a druid.
Ah. We have, I guess, one of those.
Grappa's was already holding a
yeah.
wooden spoon, a magical wooden spoon, and a magical whisk.
I can turn it into a rolling pin for you.
Keep that one on
would be
hold.
amazing.
Keep that on hold, actually, yeah. How expensive we talking?
Let's see here. Repeat customers at 12,000. It is
Okay,
very
well-
useful.
We'll keep that one on the maybe pile. The high maybe pile, but the maybe pile.
I don't think you've got enough of that. I don't think you need it.
You'd be surprised.
Last
was-
time I was here,
Okay, yes.
I think I remember seeing somewhere. I hope it was here. There was an all-purpose tool that would be really good that you can turn into any kind of thing, and it was really awesome. Do you have one of those?
Purpose tool. Disappears around the back. Yeah, that seems about right. Basically similar in functionality to a war mage. Looking for a stronger variant or a normal variant?
I have. How much gold did I say I have? 69,023 gold to spend on it. Which one can I get?
69,000?
No, 6,923. Ignore me. I can't do maths. I'm excited.
Well, I can offer you a basic version for 1,200 or a stronger version for 4,600.
I will take the stronger one, please.
Okay, that's a +2 all-purpose tool, and it's all yours for a low price of 4,600.
I've still got 2,000 gold. Jesus Christ. Okay.
Maybe you can help someone else.
Or save it for retirement.
Indeed.
I don't think we're retiring.
You shut your mouth. Some of us want to get out of this.
Retirement age.
Fractal basically is. Dragon Balls don't live long.
Something interesting.
Wait, last time we were here, didn't you have some sort of fancy shield? Or is that gone?
I don't currently see it in my stock. Shield. No, not that I can currently see a shield around here.
Damn.
Well, we just got in an arrow catching shield, if that interests you.
Pass. Hard pass.
Let's Trying to sell you back the shield you just sold.
Well, he doesn't know that.
Nope. Hmm. Any, how about how about a bloodshed rapier? Would that interest anyone?
What does do?
Well, it is a magical weapon, and it allows you to add your vitality, so to speak, to damage and attack rolls on top of your usual like dexterous self. And so another interesting effect that you can channel the blood rune engraved on it.
Okay, and what does that do?
You use potential recovery for attack, so to speak. In out of game in rule terms, you use a hit dice for as a bonus to your attack. Unspent hit dice.
But not damage.
Attack roll. You can spend it. It gets spent to both.
Oh. Oh. I mean, I can also use it. I'm chunky enough where the pain won't be bad. So it's a magical weapon. You can hurt yourself to do more damage or spend hit dice to increase your odds. Oh, that's filthy, actually. How much is that?
The rapier would be... Let's see, how much is that? 2,300?
Oh, that's doable. Chuck that on the maybe pile for me. That's doable.
And in rule terms, it means that you add strength or dex, because it's a finesse weapon, and constitution to your damage and attack rolls.
And Constitution? Oh shit! Yeah. Wait a minute. Oh, yeah. Okay. That's pretty high up there in the funny scale. Any other weapons like that? Or is
Any
this
other weapons that I currently
premium?
see? We have got a dagger of venom.
Okay.
What is a woodcutter's axe doing in here? You're not going up against a forest, are you? A living forest? This won't be much use to you. Puts it away. Scimitar of speeds, an arrow of slaying. A mace of disruption.
Disruption, you say? What does it disrupt?
Mace of disruption. Fiend and undead, mostly.
I don't think that's particularly in our future. To a degree. Nothing else sticking out?
Let me see. Mace of smiting. Just a generic weapon that's been enchanted quite strongly. What is this? A sapphire buckler? What is this?
Hmm?
No, that is outside your budget, I believe. You don't happen to have 100k lying around? No, I didn't think so.
That why do you
Soul,
have
Soul,
that?
Soul's just grinning.
Why do you have that?
You know, that's just estates do sometimes dissolve and such items pass into our possession.
100k worth of what is it? A sapphire buckler?
Indeed.
Fuck hell.
Would you wish to know what it does? It is
I mean,
quite
I want to know
powerful.
why it's worth 100k.
Well, it is a crystalline blue shield fashioned from a sapphire dragon's scale.
Hold up, sapphire dragon?
Indeed.
Okay, that already explains why that's 100k. But go on.
And is enchanted with aid to rooting out the influence of aberrations. Well,
Weird.
anyways,
That
puts it away.
would be so very good for exactly the thing we're currently doing, but we ain't got that kind of money lying
You do
around.
not know. There's no way to
Not
get that.
yet.
Not yet, anyways. You might find something, then you come all the way back here to get it.
I mean,
Hmm.
it's a way, but it's not happening.
Never say never, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
Never say never, Winter. What?
What?
Mm.
What?
Mm.
Yeah, no, that's really, really good. But we ain't got that kind of cash. You are correct. So that's definitely your premium objects, but
Indeed.
I mean, if that's the weapon list, I'll take the funny rapier of pain. That one would do well in my pocket. Will not lie.
It is yours for the low price of 2,300.
Done.
I'll just link you exactly what it does.
300. And I still have more than enough that I'm technically slightly over encumbered. I have so much fucking money for retirement. I could buy a farm for this kind of money, probably.
Probably.
I mean, if we do want to buy the Staff of Healing, crap, we will need some extra money. She
Mhm.
only has 7,800.
Only, quote unquote.
Oh,
I mean, if
Yeah.
the rest of us sponsor $1,000, you're done.
It's 12k.
She would lose her ogre strength.
But you would have a free healy dealy. That means you can save your spell slot for other things, or just have an extra healy.
For more healy dealies.
Yeah, just
If the
more.
spell slot
healy-dealy.
for more healy dealies.
I mean,
It would provide a lot of healing to have that.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And if Mervyn can make it into a rolling pin, it would fit the cook.
Yeah, it would
Yeah,
fit the
sure
bill, so
would.
to speak.
Yep,
Yeah.
it would. Do you chip in for that?
Does he have anything else interesting?
Well, it depends on what you're looking for, obviously.
Well, what if you got that's just plain weird?
Plain weird, you say? Let's see, what would be just plain weird? You don't need a belt to grow your beard. Wouldn't fit you.
Crackjaw with a beard would be the funniest shit. 'Cause would it be hair or would it be gemstone?
I'd like to see mirroring used.
You realize it would just be tentacles. He would grow tentacle beard.
I think it would just make his like his catfish feelers longer rather than anything else.
Probably. Quick question, Val.
Yes.
For me to get the benefit from the all-purpose tool, it
Oh,
says I have to have it.
wait!
It says I have to have it in hand to be using as my spellcasting focus.
Oh my god,
I mean,
Val.
it's basically a tool, so yeah, I think that's how that works.
So that would mean I wouldn't be able to use the tentacle rod at the same time, right?
I just read what this rapier does and it's fucking stupid.
I mean, Merlin has 2 hands, doesn't he?
Yeah, but
One
his shield is
shield.
the other.
Oh, right. So you need to
Yeah.
grow another arm.
So for now, I might have to put the tentacle slappage away until I can get a robot arm to hold it for me.
Okay, so
If only you knew someone who invented a similar device.
Indeed.
A certain cheese holder comes to mind.
so con modify it to the damage rolls of attacks. Okay. So
What's your con modifier, by the way?
+3.
So that's a +3 weapon for you, basically.
Yep. And if I hit with an attack and invoke the rune, I can add all of my hit dice if I wanted to the damage.
Yep, but you can only do it once per day.
Once a day. But that means I can add 8d10 and 1d8 to an attack. And if I crit, that's 16d10 and 2d8.
Would that then mean you wouldn't be able to use those hit dice to heal,
No,
though, as well?
I would not be able to heal myself anymore, but I would fucking eviscerate something with blood. I would go Elden Ring on someone and just go...
But it's not... You have to, like, choose if it's to the hit or to the damage. I don't think it's both at the same time.
If this attack's hit, you can also spend and roll any number of your unspent hit die.
Yes. So you can
So you
spend a
can-
few to hit and then spend a few to damage.
Yeah. But if I just spend 1d10 to add to the hit, and then add 7d10 plus 1d8, that's still a fuck ton of damage. Oi!
Yeah, but
Alright.
that means short rests are gonna be a lot less useful to you. It's a trade-off.
Yeah, it's... Well, I mean, I gained a whole bunch of shit back, like my second wind, which is a mini free heal.
Things
So
that
it's
are
not any
weird.
plus one
Things
or
that are
anything.
weird.
I mean, the beard one sounds funny. So it's a 1d8 plus strength plus 3 of piercing. Technically magical, but it has no bonuses apart from the rune. Okay. I mean, yeah, what have you got that's weird? You know what? Just because I have so much on hand, Crapton, you can have a grand towards the staff. I'll put my part in.
Thank you.
Now, what have you got that's weird?
I have
I
2 grand I can go
want-
towards that.
This is not... I would count that as weird.
What would the beard thing do for me? Will it give me
I
flesh
think
man
it,
hair?
I think
or...
it would be hair.
Ugh, nah, I'll pass. If it gave me a nice... If I could grow an actual gemstone beard, that would be the raddest thing. But if it's hair, ugh, I'll pass.
I'm not pulling up anything that's like weird.
Any nonsense that doesn't require active focus to use, like boots or gloves or something.
Question is, what do those fall under? There we go. Let's see here. Boots of levitation, those are fairly common, but they also require attunement. Pretty expensive. The hell is a fish suit?
Good question, man.
Oh, it's a spacesuit.
Oh,
Excuse me?
don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
You're already a
Fish
fish in a suit. You're already in a fish suit.
And it's too expensive anyways because it's a spacesuit. Just pull
Yeah.
it up and okay.
Fish suit.
Don't you dare reveal my secret identity like this now, Val. Don't you dare!
Fish suit.
I've just been a kobold in a fish suit this entire time. I'm Cobb.
Oh no!
Oh
Oh
god.
no, God! No!
No.
Eh.
Don't bring that poor boy back from the grave. Let him rest.
Anyways,
Ooh.
is there anything else anyone's looking for?
Soul needs to deposit money and,
Yeah, that's
and refresh
easy
some
enough
spell
to do.
components. And if there's anything fun that would do.
Val, quick question. Does he have a belt of dwarven kind? That would be really funny for a reason.
You need a belt of dwarven kind. Yeah, the deposit is relatively easy to do. How much do you have? You have a lot deposited, don't you?
I have a lot.
She has a lot. She hoards worse than I did.
I have very, very much
And he
money.
does have a belt of dwarven kind, but it is not cheap.
How expensive we talking?
6k.
Oh, that's.
Do you want it for the strength?
No, I want it for the constitution and the chance to
Okay.
grow a beard.
Because the gauntlets of ogre power, if I get the staff, will be free.
Oh, I mean, aren't they attunement though?
Yes,
I think they are.
they are.
It would just buff me by 2, so it'd
Oh.
give me a +1 to strength.
Sets you to 19, yeah.
6k.
Well, if you're willing to part with those gauntlets in exchange for the staff, it would only cost you 4k.
If
wait,
no
no,
one
that
else
was
wants the
long term.
gauntlets.
I just want that belt, but it's very spenny.
Yeah, then the gauntlets and 4k for the staff.
Well, there you go. Staff for healing.
So Crackjaw, you get back your monies because I have enough for the 4k.
An actual
Okay.
staff of healing.
So I have 4.5k. Don't think I have
Let's see
anything
here.
that-
So, something interesting.
Hmm.
But you don't have any attunement slots left, right?
Yeah, I'm tapped out on attunement. Although, if something's really fun, I might swap something out. But
I mean,
everything I have is pretty useful right now.
Well, if I'm another wizard, I'm rather fond of these. How about an ion stone of absorption?
Ooh.
Ooh,
Ooh.
what can?
It's pale lavender, and in combat, when you find yourself targeted by a spell and it is below a 4th level, You can use one of those reactions to cancel said spell, but only if it targets only you. And after it has absorbed 20 levels of spells, it, however, loses its effectiveness completely.
Okay. How much would this?
It would be 2,200.
Oh,
That's
that's actually
really
quite
good.
reasonable. I will happily
Yeah.
take one of those.
Hell yeah, brother.
Stone of Absorption. I shall put that in the D&Ds right there.
Thank you.
Now, I need just under 1,500. Huh. I could, if I get that belt, I no longer need these goggles of dark vision.
But you might grow a beard.
I don't know if Dragon Ball can, and if they do, I think it would be the beard of my species, which would be gemstone. It doesn't specify. I'm pretty sure it'll grow a beard out of what I can grow, which is scale. And a scale beard would be hilarious. Now, I do have this
Spiky.
longsword I'm no longer going to be using. Considering how much we've spent here today and will continue to be spending, how much would you give me for the goggles, this sort of adamantine?
Adamantine sword.
Magically infused sort of adamantine, might add.
It's a +1.
It's a +1.
I would maybe 1,500.
Be all my money, but I'll do it for that belt, because that's a good belt. Means I gotta unattune to one thing actually. What do I have attuned? My cloak of protection, my luckstone, which I'm not getting rid of. That is important. What the fuck am I? Is it the shield? Is the shield attunement?
What are you attuned to?
Shield of missing attraction. Is that an attunement? What am I attuned to? Cloak of protection, lockstone. Fuck's the third thing? Is the hang on? Is the shield of missile snaring? Oh, missile attraction. Attunement.
It might be cursed if
Missile
anything.
attraction. It is cursed. It is the shield. The shield is the third attunement. Okay.
Can you unattune it if it's cursed?
I can, but I'll still be cursed. I just won't get the benefits.
Yep.
But the belt does a lot. Resistance against poison, advantage against poison, dark vision for free. I can learn Dwarvish. My constitution goes up by 2, which increases my damage by 1. And though it's very unimportant, I have advantage on charisma checks made against dwarves. And
I mean,
can
it's up to
potentially
you.
roll weird. I really want that. But what do I unattune to? Because then that means I have something on hand that I'm not using, which would just be the Cloak of Protection, which is really good.
And you could give that to Mervyn.
Does Merwin have the attunement slot for that?
Oh, for what?
Cloak of Protection if I swap it out for Belt of Dwarf Kind.
Yeah, I'd get rid of the Ring of Wolves for it.
Oh, well, there you go. Yeah. Fair enough.
It means,
Yeah.
it just means no tentacle slappage, but it just means I'm throwing spells more instead.
Alright. So, sword, goggles for that belt. And it's 4.5k cash, 1,500 for these two, and I get a belt.
Yep.
Deal.
Actually, keep the goggles.
Keep the goggles? Okay. I just lose
I
the
didn't look
sword.
at the price of the goggles, so it's just a sword.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Okay, a
Oh.
belt of dwarven kind.
Belt of Dwarven Kind.
Is there anything else anyone wants to buy? Anything? Is there anything that
Shopping episode! Woo!
Yep.
Do you
Well-
have any scrolls?
Scrolls. Scrolls. There's always scrolls. What kind of scroll?
Do you have any more purple warming poison?
Something fun
Fun
and explosive.
Fun scroll. Scrolls. Let's see here. How much are you looking to invest? Maybe.
A few thousand.
Looking for something interesting. He leaves through some scrolls. How about... This sounds interesting. Let's see here. What is this? Ooh, the Scroll of Gravity Fisher.
Yeah, that would be interesting.
How could I?
It would be 100 feet long, 5 feet wide, damage. And... Ooh, it's within 10 feet of that line, so it's a 100 feet long, 25 across. Good lord, that's a big area.
I'm sorry, what's this for?
It's a Scroll of Gravity Fisher. It would
Oh,
cost
fuck.
1,280.
Yeah. That's really good, though.
Okay, how much is it?
1,280 for Scroll of Gravity Fisher. And I don't find it in this list because I don't have it filtered here, so I'll just give you the spell in this list, so you can look at it from this website. This is what it does. That's a lot of AoE.
Yeah.
Anything
And
else? Yes?
Maybe a greater restoration scroll, if you have any.
Scroll of Greater Restoration. I need to look up what level that is.
It's 4, I think.
That is a 5th level spell. Fifth level spell. Greater Restoration is quite common. 640.
Okay. I'll take 2.
Alright. 1,280 in total.
Did Craftsman still need gold for the wand?
No, that has already been purchased.
Nope. I had enough with the exchange for the gauntlets. You can
Right.
spend all the gold you want.
What's the cost for each of the healing potions? Because that's probably what the rest of my money's going to go on.
Healing
Yeah.
potions. Normal potion of healing 50, potion of greater healing 200, superior 500, and 1 supreme for 2000.
I'll take 2 superior.
500 each.
Can anyone else afford the Supreme? If not, I'll take it.
The supreme was 2000, right?
It was,
Yeah.
yes. It's
I could also
10d4 plus
afford it.
20.
Yeah.
Who's buying it? I'm selling it.
You can have it,
Me.
Mervyn. It would make more sense on either you or Crackshaw.
Okie dokie. I'll take it.
You know, I've realized something that I've gimped myself on accident for the longest time since Baldur's Gate. The Luckstone also adds +1 to all my skills.
Indeed.
I apparently never added that. I only added it to my initiative and my saving throws.
Alright, so
Good to
that's
know.
easy enough to do. You are keeping track of how much you've got in there, right?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, good, because I am not. Would
I only
be
had like 200
disastrous.
in this last time or before, so
He has $36 million in liquid funds.
quite.
That would be very funny.
It would be funny.
The
Up on
superior
capitalism.
is 500 gold, right?
Superior healing is 500, correct.
Then I'm also gonna take 2 of those.
Alright. Now, is there anything else of interest?
Do you have a scroll of, I don't know, bring back the dead?
Scroll of Resurrection.
Worst case.
Oh. I have exactly 300 left. That's enough for another diamond. Good job reminding me.
A diamond is easy enough to procure. Hands you
Yeah.
one, takes the 300.
Thank you. I have 2 of those now.
In case the healing is too late, any kind of bring one back scroll.
That would be 7th level, that would be 2560.
Sure.
Okay, a Scroll of Resurrection.
Wait a minute.
2,500.
Hold the phone.
Good.
Resurrection is only 2,500.
Yeah, but you need a true resurrection.
True, yeah. That's right, that's what the difference is. I'm thinking of the big boy.
Yep, this is for the shorter duration
Yeah.
and with more penalty to come back.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, we have a
it's rough.
Revivify scroll. Would be the cheapest alternative. Hang on,
Revivify would do the job, yeah.
hang on, why? This makes no sense. Now there, someone didn't pay attention to what things cost.
Why is Revivify worth more than Resurrection?
No,
Or is it cheaper than the diamond?
it sure is. The scroll of Revivify is cheaper than the diamond to cast Revivify. I shall not take. I shall not take that.
Also, Merwin, click protection's all yours. It's +1 to AC and saving throws. Have fun.
I've already attuned to it. I thought you said you gave it to me.
Yeah, it's all yours. I now have a belt with a chance to grow a beard. We'll see if Dragonborns do in fact grow beards. We'll see how merciful Val is for the funny.
My AC is now 21. Thank you very much.
I'm
Delicious.
still at 20.
Ah, this came in. I've got a robust star, 60k.
Holy shit! Isn't that what you're wearing? 60 grand?
Yep.
So I bet those Gith are holding onto a whole pile of those.
Feel free to go piss them off
You
once we've
wanna
done this
fight them
job.
for it?
Give us
No.
the robes, you bitch! It's that 60 grand a pop!
Should have done better in the fight the first time.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Wait a minute. If my con goes up, I think my breath attack gets worse.
Better,
Let
you
me
mean.
check.
Better.
Well, worse for them.
Indeed.
Is it? Is it con? Hang on. Breath weapon. 8 plus con. Oh. 8 plus 4 plus 4. 8. 16. It does go up.
Well, if there is nothing else of interest.
I'm out of big monies.
Same. My retirement grease.
I have 23 gold.
You went spend happy.
Just have slightly more.
Okay, I have a bit more.
I have a bit more, but Soul left money's still stashed in the ship too, just in case.
How much is a bit more?
Well,
I have-
definitely.
I have 200, well, almost
Yeah.
300 gold left. But compared
Anyway.
to with what I came in, that's not much.
I am upgraded. I am ready to go.
I've got a job to do. I'm gonna yoink the stuff from Cratford's hands and dash back to the ship.
He didn't even let you coddle it.
Oh no, I wanted to give it to him right away. I just wanted to wait for him to finish buying stuff.
Togo, what kind of weapon do you use?
Rapier?
Hmm.
So, regular one.
I think I kind of yoink that.
Did
Unless
kind of
he has
yoink
another
that.
one.
That's fine.
Yeah, you get a lot more out of it.
You have a lot of funny beamy things and tentacles.
True.
I have a
True.
stick.
Yeah, and I can just swing it once.
Yeah. And things explode.
Is anyone still sitting on money? If so, how much? I mean, if they're willing to spend, that is, or are we done?
Rapper only has not quite 300 gold left.
Yeah,
Like-
200.
Yeah, I basically deposited everything I didn't spend.
Fair
and,
enough.
And then some. So anything I have left is on the ship.
Yep.
But I think we got everything.
Well,
Yeah.
then, best of luck in your endeavors.
We appreciate your services.
Well, so do
And
I.
the funny stick. Hmm.
That was quite the profit.
Mm.
But loot has been sold and loot has been distributed.
Ooh. Okay, I forgot. My number of breath goes up by 1 because of proficiency. Hell yeah! I can flashbang 4 times! All these things I gotta keep track of. God, my brain.
Now, just a quick roll to see if the captain decided to buy something.
She has a lot of money too, so. her last chance.
Yep, that's why I'm looking, but I'm not seeing anything that she'd pick up.
A gun.
Patience.
There. Nope, nothing.
Not even a funny multi-barreled flintlock.
Right, so. Purse is a lot lighter. Make your way back to the ship.
Yep.
Mervin's already hard at work. Modifying. Right. Do you want to take off now, or do you want to finish that first?
I think we want to finish it first.
Finish that first. Attune to new things, then take off.
And I can oversee the crew's reaction to what we're doing. Since this is the last port of call before we take the leap, I think.
Oh yeah.
Oh, true, yeah. They can have crew talk.
Meanwhile, Powders would have told them what's in store. The morale is incredibly high, so I don't think any one of them would desert you.
Huh.
There was no casualties the entire time. They got paid on time. They got bonuses out the wazoo.
There's a lot of booze on the ship currently.
There is a lot of
Yeah.
booze and a lot of good
They're
food.
boozed,
They're ride
they're
or
boozed,
die, I
fed,
think.
paid. Yeah. We've taken good care of our lads.
Mm-hmm.
Pays off.
It does.
Yep.
Hey, Powders. Powders. Hey,
Yes, boss.
you done good, man. You done good.
Right, boss. We're with you.
Yeah. Hey, have you been promoted to first mate yet?
I don't think so. Might as well be, though.
Ah, you should ask it.
Sure, if I make it, I'll ask her.
Nice. Nice. Because, honestly, you deserve it, mate. You've been doing a good damn job while we've been out and about. You've all done a damn good job. Cannon work's a little iffy at times, but honestly, with everything that's going on, yeah, even I miss my shots.
That might be the bad eye, boss.
I mean, yeah, probably actually. Yeah. I wonder if I can get that fixed. Get some funny ass magic on board. You know what? It adds to the charm. So what are you doing after we make it through all this? What's your plan? Sticking with the boat? Making your own boat?
Well, the captain's done well by me.
Sound right by all of us, honestly.
Aye, and with Mervin on board, I don't think this one will sink. So I think I'll stick around, boss.
Good plan, Powders. Good plan. I'm glad you came with. I'm just looking forward to retiring.
What was it? Cabin out by the Lurk Woods?
Yeah, not that far from the Evermore. Got Mithril reasonably nearby, just far enough away that no one's gonna come pestering me. Just close enough that I can get what I need.
Be careful out there, boss. Some weird rumors out in the Lurk Woods.
I mean, what have you heard?
Nothing currently specific. But I hear there's another campaign out there. I mean, what?
A campaign? Like a military campaign? Out in the Lurkwood? That's a weird spot for a campaign.
Advertising campaign. It's very weird.
Indeed. The thing is officially published by the Adventurers League, but anyways. Gotta get back to scrubbing the deck.
I'll leave you to it. Oh, yes, it's gonna be a hell of a thing, I reckon.
Aye. Right, so while Merwin's working the rolling pin, no one else has any business?
I'm just gonna sit in the deck, practice with my new blade. See how it feels to have a light weapon for once.
Well, in that case, pretty soon Merwin finishes the rolling pin of healing.
The healing pin.
Oh,
That's glorious.
I think it would lose the versatile though, so it's only a 1d6
Yeah.
weapon.
I think that's fine.
fair.
That seems fair.
Yeah. Unless it's one hell of a rolling pin.
How would you?
I mean,
I mean, it
it's
is
more
one hell of
damage
a
than
roll.
my wooden sword, my wooden spoon. The spoon is only 1d4. The rolling pin is 1d6.
True. Now you can
Great,
dual
people
wield them.
upgrade!
Hooray!
Oh my god. Yes! What the fuck is wrong with us?
Many things.
That would happen if you reflavor a bard.
I mean,
Yep.
yes.
Literally in this
Oh.
case.
Yeah,
Yep.
the purest form of flavoring. I'm all for it. Oh boy. I'm so happy these campaigns are so fucking dumb. They just keep getting better.
Right, so do you set out for Purple Rocks?
I think we're there.
I think, yeah, unless anybody's got any other ideas. Or places to be.
I don't think there's anywhere we can go where we can get assistance that's tangible, so might as well go for it while we've got time on our side. Ish.
Right. How far do you fly and when do you land in the water?
I say we have a good distance away before we land.
I mean, I thought you were gonna take off fully in Luskan. I think that was the plan,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
Yeah, take off from Luskan immediately, because I don't care.
Fine.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, they can't chat to him if he's already gone.
Yep.
Unless they're planning to
And
follow us, in which case,
probably
good fucking luck.
Good luck.
Land near
Yeah.
Gunderlin and go by water from there.
Alright. So it takes you about an hour to get here. Hour and a half, maybe. Then you land and proceed to full speed until you get closer.
Yeah.
Oh. Let's just keep an eye out for any vessels, I guess.
Before you do
We
that,
should
I'll
probably
be
have
right
the-
back real quick.
We have collected some real dumb shit today. Oy vey.
I think that's the purpose of shopping trips.
Yes, we have upgraded our kit by a lot. Oh man, I basically just this sword turns me into a once-a-day paladin, and it's fucking hilarious.
It is a sad day that I will no longer be tentacle slapping.
Yeah,
That is true.
but now you have something.
Spell casting. Yeah.
Yeah.
I also get to select an extra cantrip, which I need to
Ooh.
decide.
A free whole ass cantrip. Nice.
Yeah.
Uh,
I might just go firebolt for more damage.
We could both have Firebolt. It'll be great. God, what have I done to my boy? I've got a fucking +2 whip I could have sold. Fuck. Well, retirement
Oh,
whip. I'll sell that later.
I could also do poison spray.
Well, we're going in against brain things in the deep, so, pick wisely.
I can change it.
Oh, you can change it? Well, fuck it, you have to take whatever you damn well please. I ain't your mother.
I'll probably just go Firebolt for now, because why not? Oh, I could join on the Ray of Frost
The Frost Train?
fuckery though, yeah.
We have Frost?
Frost Train.
Isn't
Yeah.
everything resistant to cold anyways?
True. I could do Shock and Grasp actually, being melee and just tase people.
Yeah.
Yeah!
What you picked up is not an all-purpose tool, it's a car battery.
Yeah, that's
Depending on how you think about it, that's technically an all-purpose tool.
Shock and Grasp it is.
In my mind's eye, I see he actually pulls out a fucking taser.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how you
gonna
reframe
be-
the casting when you're
Artificer.
an artificer, yep. Just a taser.
Yeah. It's
I
just
did
literally a
consider-
fucking taser.
Trying to get a shocking grasp on Bozo so he could do the shocking handshake.
Oh. You'll make it that far.
Do you have acid
Crap was
splash on
gonna tune
Bozo?
the rolling pin.
Yep. Because acid splash would be the water out the flower trick. Anyways, get to about here. Headed toward you is a longship with a kraken prow. The burly men who crew the boat look sullen, but not aggressive. As the ship cuts through the waves and draws closer, a man heads to the prow and beckons. His skin seems loose around his face, showing the pink waterline beneath his bulging eyes. Do you keep approaching?
Yes. We just to note, we put the colours up when we left.
Yep.
Yeah. So we've got the colours up, so we're trying to not be obvious, so do as they say. Do what is expected for now.
Hail, travelers!
Well,
What is the reason for your visit to our little island?
raid.
Blessing be a trader. Looks over, sees the pennant, and the looks you over. Did you steal the cannons, by the way?
We would have, yeah. Actually, no. It's not uncommon for a trading ship to have defense, right?
Yep.
I mean, they're not actively out, but they're on they're still on the deck. Unless anyone has objections.
I don't think that we would have thought of that.
Yep. Well, follow us in and anchor your ship off the harbor, and then your trade delegation will meet with the Sea King.
Okie dokie.
And he goes back to the back of the ship, whatever it's called. What was it called? It doesn't matter. The ship slowly turns on the rudders and rows towards the harbor in Vilkstead.
What the fuck was that? The Sea King? But he's in the deck.
Do you follow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Conspicuous.
You follow him to the harbor of Vilkstead. You anchor your ship in the harbor as instructed. Who's going in the rowboat? Who's in the trade delegation? Well,
I ain't so good on the talking.
I'll stay on the ship, keep it ready to depart at the moment's notice.
Good
I'll go.
idea.
Yeah, I think the away team should go. Keep an eye on things. Be safe.
You too.
And try not
Alright,
to draw
team.
too much attention.
Look at us. I'm pretty sure attention's all we're gonna get. Alright,
Alright,
let's get in.
so you
Leak as
row
much
out.
info as we can.
Row out to the harbor. Let's see here, did I set this up correctly? We'll find out. I said we'll find out. Why doesn't this work? Why does... Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Find yourself. Here. The island has an unpleasant feel to it. It's almost like there's a droning in the air.
Hmm.
The rocklanders that you've encountered so far have an unpleasant odor to them. A mix of fish and rotting onions. Togo! You feel as if there's... You can hear a conversation through 2 doors, 2 rooms away. Can't quite make it out, but there's a whisper in the air. Alright.
That's fine.
Yep. As you were. You can move freely if you wish.
We supposed to wait for a delegation?
Maybe they will meet us on the way.
It's about 1 way out the harbor, and it's up those steps. Hang on. I need to quickly grab something. Where is it? Right.
Where'd I put my Kraken token?
Copy. Copy that floppy. There we go.
Copy the floppy. Don't copy the floppy file. That's how you get kids pregnant.
Different type of stream.
There we go. And there we go. Right. As you were.
Alright. Well, no one's coming to us.
Yep.
Guess we go to them.
Merwin.
Ah.
You feel eyes upon you. Like you're being
Oh my
watched.
god, you're fish food. You're fish food.
Who's watching me?
Yes.
You think that guy? That guy? Definitely that guy. Maybe
You're
that
a
lady
fish.
over there? Maybe that other guy over here? That guy back there, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're a fish in a place starved for fish.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Yep. The penny
Shit,
drops.
Wow. This tin can ain't for consuming.
But the delicious, delicious tuna might be. You guys coming?
As you walk through the harbor, you notice you don't see many younger people. It's mostly old people, with the exception being some of the fishermen being slightly younger.
And they threw all their kids in the sea. It's no wonder they got no old young people. Hmm.
I mean, that wasn't here.
I mean, it's Purple Rocks in general, wasn't it?
Okay, Crackjaw, as you go to there, suddenly, one of the fishermen suddenly begins choking and sputtering, a sickening, squelching noise. After a few retches, the man coughs up a live eel that flops in a pool of regurgitated slime on the pier. Quickly, one of the other men whacks the eel of the head with a wooden cudgel and slings it into a net. Do me a charisma save.
Oh, lovely. It really is Innsmouth. Christmas. Ugh.
Oh dear.
Okay. Would you kindly increment your stress level?
Oh, great. That problematic. It's at that number, Val. Is that a problem number yet?
How you doing? How you doing? Let me take a look. How do you get this much stress? Good lord. Okay then.
How do you think?
Okay, yep, fair enough. You'll know when you know.
Fuck. Goddamn Innsmouth. Of course, it's the guy choking up fucking live eels that's the problem that starts the tumble. You bitch. Ah.
Should have just rolled better.
Yep. Well, as you make your way up the stairs, you see on top of the stairs arriving a company of 20 warriors. Led
Oh.
by a guy. This guy.
That's a bear.
No, it's a guy in a bear.
It's a man in a bear suit.
Oh, it's a bear eating a guy. What do you mean?
Yes.
It's a furry.
Yeah, it's a furry. We found him. Innsmouth is full of furries, confirmed.
And he watches you
You don't
approach.
kink shame.
For my reference, what languages do you all speak?
All of them, if I want.
Elvish and
Like
Dwarvish.
tongues.
Yep, Crapfum
How
understands
about an
everything.
aquan?
Always in common.
Crapfum, from what little conversation there was between the fishermen as you passed, they speak in an odd dialect. Don't know quite what language it is, you understand it, but it sounds like sloshing ooze to the rest of you, or perhaps a man drowning.
Lovely.
Straight up fucking Innsmouth. What the hell, man?
Such a beautiful language.
Yeah. Sure.
You must be the trade delegation that I was told about. We are here to escort you to an audience with the Sea King.
Thank you.
And he turns his company of warriors around. They split down the middle, wait for you to step between them.
Okay.
Okay.
So you comply. You're led through a village. It is dilapidated. Moldering wooden longhouses. Thatched. Which is white and furry with mildew. Spread around Wilkstead, a half-dozen plain granite shrines. At first glance, these standing stones appear to be nothing more than that, but it's clear that there's more to that than meets the eye. Because sometimes you see a rocklander just walk past a stone, stop, and press their palm against it. During your walk towards a small-ish castle, you see an abandoned temple, a short walk from the center of Wilkstead, in a shadowed grove of tall pines. It is a many-tiered, gabled roof, supported by thick wooden pillars, whose grain is stained in a deep red hue. You note that you don't see any of the rocklanders go towards it, but the path towards the temple is clear of any vegetation. And then you reach Wilkstead Castle, which is this. You're led inside. This crumbling edifice leers down over the harbor from the high cliffs to its north. The castle is battered constantly by a frigid north wind that whips around the ruinous structure, creating mournful wailing echoes throughout. The auditory assault is only worsened by the unceasing crashing of waves against the rocky coastline below.
Lovely.
Lovely place.
Yep. The man who led you here takes his post right there. Yep, why did he teleport? There he is.
He passed.
Across the hall you see 4 more of his ilk, and you see this guy, who looks relatively
Lovely.
normal, and this guy next to him.
Relatively normal. Who looks relatively unnormal. In fact, looks kind of familiar.
Looks weird.
I mean, fits the vibe.
There's a lot of shadow over this town. Weird.
Indeed. What are your passive perception scores? I don't think very high. No one's
15.
wisdom. Okay, 15. What else do we have? Like
Lower.
lower than 15.
Lower, yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
I went up 11.
16.
Okay,
11.
I think the highest is 16. Fair enough. Well, you make your way across the hall, and eventually you'll arrive before the Sea King. He's a gaunt man, whose mouth hangs open, revealing rows of repulsive brown teeth. He regards you with rheumy eyes. Ah, a trade delegation, and he steps forward. Comes down the steps to meet you. A pleasure, and he grabs your hand, shakes it. His grip feels like clammy claws. It's not pleasant. He goes to you in turn and tries to shake your hand.
Yeah, she's polite.
Soul shakes hands as well.
Goes to Mervin. Oh, you're certainly unusual. Shakes your hand.
Wait a minute.
Thank you.
And so are
He's
you, my
not
friend.
fish.
Shakes his hand.
You're already a fish. Maybe you're their god now.
Goes back to
It
there.
really is Shadow of Innsmouth.
Who's got proficiency in insight?
Nay.
Nope.
Nay.
No.
Nope.
Surprising,
Amazing.
no one. Yeah, none of us are very good
No
at
one,
determining
okay,
what people
fair enough.
really think. Yeah.
Well, it's been so long since we've had a trade delegation. You're free to stay in our guest longhouse. We can discuss trade in the morning. It will be pleasant, I think.
Indeed.
Very kind of you.
Turns around, looks at the guy. Yes. I must away. I'm quite busy, you see.
Mhm.
Okay. Who's in
course.
front? Crackjaw, do me an insight check with disadvantage.
Oh, goody. Insight, huh? With disadvantage!
Blech. He seems quite busy.
He do.
But, someone showed them to the guest longhouse, if you please. Same man steps forward. The other guy steps over here, dismisses the warriors. They file out one by one. Right, then, I shall show you to the guest longhouse.
Appreciated. Get your name.
Hang on. What can... I have it here somewhere what their names can be, but I need to find it.
Just call him fish. Save yourself the effort. Fish, eel, squid. Child of Cos.
Or some say cousin.
Some say cousin. Grant us eyes. Grant us eyes. Or fins. Or gills. We'll take them. We'll take what we can get. Oh, Dan. Innsmouth fish.
Maybe it's in this appendix? Maybe not.
You are the champion of your own world, Val. If you want to call him Pickle Fuck, but Squiddy Dick, you can do as you please.
Well, they all have really friggin' weird names.
Correct.
Let's go with... where is he?
Blurp, blurp.
Nope, that's...
Wobble, wobble. Quick wham.
Ralk.
Nefertiti's.
His name is Ralk.
Ralk. Okay.
Ralk.
Ralk. Nice to meet you, Ralk.
If you will come with me, he leads you out of the hall.
At least it's not Skrok. Zoom.
Yo.
That's a fish. Wait a minute. That's not a fish. That's a dolphin.
I moved my token while the map spawned.
Uh-oh.
What happened?
Uh-oh.
Are you fine? What happened?
Yeah, I'm fine. There was a second token in the middle of it, but it just disappeared.
Okay, fair enough.
Ah.
Weird.
This map is not wanting to load for me.
It takes a while.
Yeah.
Should hopefully be fine soon.
Any minute now.
You know what we should have invested? Standing stones and given one to the captain and one with us.
Ah! See, that's where the smart idea should have come from before we got here. Fuck.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, tough titties, we forgot.
Has the
And
map
didn't think
loaded
of it.
for you?
Nay.
Heh,
I'm
Try
gonna
to refresh.
refresh.
Try to refresh, yeah. Maybe that'll fix it, hopefully.
Unless roll 20 is doing a roll 20 and it's planning to explode again.
I mean, it only has to hang in there for another 14 minutes.
Hang in there for
That's a long
minutes.
time for roll 20.
Yeah.
Refresh didn't do anything, but fuck it, we bowl.
Well, he leads you across the village, through the square, to a dilapidated looking-ish house, longhouse, whatever. As you pass the cliff here, you see down onto the beach, on the stretch of coast east of the bay is a long black sand beach. Although the beach is picturesque, the uneasy sound of the tide pulling at the shore makes you... The unceasing, not uneasy, the unceasing sound of the tide pulling at the shore makes you uneasy. A few fishing boats ply the water not far from the shore. And as you observe, one of the fishing boats grounds itself on the sandy shore. The Rocklanders disembark from the boat and dump a pile of empty nets on the ground. Then 3 of the men grab the corpse of a dolphin from the boat, while the other 2 start a driftwood fire. With terrifying efficiency, the 3 gut the dolphin and throw the viscera into the flames, producing a sour, acrid smoke. They make quick work of butchering the dolphin and carry the meat towards Wilkstead. Merwin, you would know this intimately. Dolphin meat is not good to eat. It'll make you quite sick.
Mm. They're really desperate if they're eating dolphin meat.
Correct.
Ugh.
Also for sailors, it is bad luck to kill a dolphin.
Mm-hmm.
Right. You can use this house. Stray not too far.
Okie dokie.
Thank you.
Will someone come and pick us up tomorrow for the trade talks?
Yes.
Very well.
Goes over here, pulls the sky with him.
I haven't had an opportunity to use it yet, but do you think, like, I should use my ability to read minds on some of these people at some point?
Yeah.
They notice.
They,
Do you want to look into their minds?
No, but it would help us learn what we need to know.
or it would piss them off. Go inside and
This is all very extra, just saying.
sorry.
Okay, so you go inside the longhouse.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a fairly typical longhouse, like you've been in Gunderland, etc. It's run down. There's 2 Rocklanders in the communal area. They speak in a Malayan vernacular, whose utterance is reminiscent of a drowned man coughing up seawater. The sound of the speech is chilling. although you understand them, Crapfum, do me an intelligence check to see if you can understand their conversation.
Straight up intelligence?
Yes, straight up intelligence.
Oh boy.
Oh, okay,
Zing.
fair enough. You understand a smattering of the discussion. Apparently the elders are meeting later today to discuss a festival of some sort, due to take place tonight.
Interesting.
It is currently about midday. And Crackjaw, roll me a D100, please.
God, leave my brain alone.
Oh, that's very funny. You picked up a slight flaw. Being drunk
Oh, no.
keeps me sane.
Amazing.
Oh no!
Amazing.
Cannot be any more perfect of a fuck you. That's so bad for me,
Amazing.
because you can't get drunk, you're slowly going insane.
Yep, but for,
Slowly, I'm already going insane.
but for picking up a flaw, increment your stress down too.
Down two.
Yep.
Alright, so. Okay.
What is your stress at?
Don't worry about it.
It was fairly high.
Right?
Hence
Yeah, I'm
this.
guessing having Asmodeus sticking his fingers in your brain will do that to you.
Yup.
Amongst other things.
Then the eel pushed him over the brink.
Apparently, of all the shit we've done, seeing a guy vomit up his lunch is enough to tip me over the edge.
He vomited up a live eel. It was wriggling.
That wasn't lunch, that's how they catch their fish. Just magically vomit it up.
Boy.
Well, it seems like you've got the run of the place. At least until the evening. Or tomorrow.
What the...
Once we're a little bit alone, Crap was gonna tell the rest what you heard about the festival.
I don't trust it.
I don't either. This is weird.
I don't feel like the celebratory dinner for lunch could be us.
Could be you.
Oh yeah,
It's obvious
also,
that people starve for fish.
on the way
and
in,
just
you
walk
also
in.
saw that there's footsteps leading off that cliff.
I was wondering if that was actually meant to be there or not,
Yep.
but yeah, I guess the name was legit just footsteps where someone just walked off the edge. Perfectly sane, normal behavior.
Yes.
This place is pretty bad. And I don't know if we... yeah, this place is pretty bad.
So do we want to check out the festival or stay put? We were told not to roam around.
We're
Stray
told
too
not to
far.
wander too far.
Oh, right, yeah.
So I'm assuming staying in the village is fine?
He didn't
Depends.
specify.
It didn't specify. It's a matter of interpretation, and not too far is not leaving the village as far as I would be concerned.
You did note there was shrines and a temple.
Yeah, I Soul wants to check out the temple, but that might be a bit.
I mean...
We should not move alone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially
least in
when
twos.
Togo. Yeah.
Who?
They seemed overly interested in you two.
We look like lunch.
You do look like lunch.
Or dinner.
Mm.
Or breakfast. Or brunch. Or an afternoon snack.
don't think we look
I
that
don't
good.
think they have alcohol here. This doesn't look like a town that has any kind of fun.
If they do, we
Just
probably will.
pulls
don't
out
wanna
the
drink
bottle
it.
of mead, just takes a swig. Shame that. Shame.
So are we just all gonna peruse around town, look at the shrines and the temples? Temple.
Yeah. If we're here, might as well try and figure something out, right?
I mean, we are looking for the old gods here, so a temple.
Be a good place to start.
Yeah. I don't think there's any much for us to do in this housing.
Yep. At least you
None
know
of these
there'll
people
be
seem to
beds.
do. Yeah. These guys aren't really doing a whole lot.
As you walk out of the
What you do?
house, you spot the man who brought you here and the old man he was talking to. They're kind of just staring out to sea. Not really moving. They appear as if in a trance.
What about the other people? They're all just sort of baffled.
The two by the well, they're kind of talking in their odd dialect. The groups of twos by the houses, they're watching you. And down here is one of the shrines. Two of the elders have like their palms pressed to the shrine. The other guy's just waiting there.
See? Shoot itself.
Oh, is Discord dying?
Oh, yeah, no, it might. And just. Hello? Hello,
Yes,
hello,
hello?
hello.
Hello?
Oh, okay, I think it's settling. It's going funny on.
Was it my
Oh,
internet
yep.
or is it Tombury's internet?
I think
It's
still
nothing.
dead.
It's top right.
I think it's Tonberry because everything seems fine over here. So.
Yeah.
Well, in that
Yeah.
case, we'll have to leave the exploration of the village and its surrounds till next time, I think.
Wait.
Lovely, my internet exploded right at the end. At least it waited.
Indeed. Well, I'll press the button now.